Hey, welcome everyone to the Mystery Children Podcast. I'm P.
I'm Trey.
I'm Steve.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
So sorry. Yeah, so that's actually so true. Now it's funny, I was reading something that I think Paul Rand was saying some stuff about that as well, like as far as being on like your discipline.
Paul Rand?
Yeah. That dude was being on, he's like, you got to be on your discipline, and he was talking about...
Is that the actor that hangs out with Seth Rogen?
No, the legendary graphic designer,
Okay.
Paul Rand.
What's that guy's name?
Silly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, who's Ant-Man?
Paul Rudd.
Okay. Same.
Tomato, tomato.
And there's also, why didn't you just think, it's funny, you didn't even think like regular Paul Rand, who's the guy, the politician. You're like, who? Yeah, no.
The graphic designer slash politician.
Yeah, no, I was reading about that. He's like, yeah, man, he's like, you gotta do your shit, you gotta do your due diligence, and yeah, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about, sorry.
No. Product design.
If it's not Marcel
packaging.
Duchamp, I don't know what you're talking about.
I need to see a toilet and call it art. You know what? That's the fucked up thing about art, is it's so goddamn subjective.
But it's awesome too, because if you're a good salesman, you can sell anything.
It's so true, man.
You're like,
so true.
this is not just a urinal. It's the first of these urinals. So is it art, or is it just another one of the urinals?
What somebody just walked up while it was in a gallery and just pissed in it?
And you should be like, because this is trash.
That's what this is for, right?
No, because it's true. Like, sometimes you go in there and you're like, God, dude, this work is fucking terrible. Is everything okay? Can you hear it?
Yes.
We're getting some feedback.
Yeah. So anyways, I was going down a rabbit hole with like the old designers, and it made me like it made me super appreciate again like the craft of it all. You know, as monotonous as some of us have to be, to do. Yeah, it's still a craft. You know, and yeah, no, it was pretty inspiring. He designed that. Sorry, he designed the first. Just because I'm fresh off Wikipedia. This was like I think last week, and when Steve Jobs departed from Apple the very first time,
oh,
like
the rainbow one.
And it's kind of it's in the he did the Next computers.
Okay,
Steve
I'm sorry.
And like the fucking logo, the logo itself is terrible. It's fucking terrible. Steve Jobs loved it. It's fucking horrible, but only because like you look at it now and you're like, eh. But what was so beautiful about it was like the proposal, like. He served it to his client because he's like, dude, you're going to pay me like $100,000. And this was back in the day. Yeah. And it was just
like a caviar encrusted
beautiful
box.
Just a beautiful fucking book. Like a book to all of his employees, all done with like his type experiments, his philosophies behind coming up with it, and just like given like this is the fucking Bible of your company now. Like this is where it starts. Yeah. This is how it's designed. This is the philosophy behind it. And there's just all this beautiful fucking work. And you're like, dude,
fucked up, man.
Crazy.
He did all that work.
Yeah.
When's the last Nexus computer you brought?
Yeah. Next turned out not to. I guess that kind of failed or something because obviously it's not here anymore. Yeah. But it's cool that Steve Jobs went to Paul Rand at the time. Yeah, and he talked to him like a fucking boss, dude, like a serious designer, like an artist. Because Steve Jobs was like, hey, man, maybe we'll pay you, and then, you can give us some option. He's like, no, I'm not giving you any options.
Didn't Paul Rand do a ton of, like, contemporary logos that
are still here
in
today.
existence?
Yeah.
Didn't he do the mobile horse?
I don't think he did the mobile horse, but he did do
one of those extremely famous kind of grandfather.
He did the UPS logo. Designers. He did the ABC logo. Okay. He did the logo for Yale.
Dude, I think he might have done the mobile because I was looking at it.
He did the IBM logo, the Enron logo. Like, dude, he's like a logo master, just a total fucking master. So, anyways, he said, "No, I'm not going to let you have options."
Yeah,
he said, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm not giving you options. You have a problem. I'm going to solve your problem, and you will pay me."
Yeah.
Literally exactly what he said, dude.
I love that shit.
Fucking dope, dude. I was like, that's hard, dude. And you can appreciate it.
I don't need your money.
It's about valuing your work, too.
Yeah,
which no artists, like, barely value their work, because it's like, you always think it's shit. Yeah. But, I think it was kind of cool, like, telling you. And it could be across to anything. It doesn't have to be design. Like, just like, your work is valuable.
Yeah. I'll work for you, but this is what you're going to pay me.
Yeah. And it's dope. He just gave him a book that was just like the philosophy of the whole logo done in like design.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah. The logo was horrible, by the way.
Spent more time on the book. More time on the book.
Yeah, but they were talking about just like, hey, that's what it was about, dude. Like, that he designed it well enough for it to be taken. So, yeah, that was it. little random thing. Sorry, that was a total tangent.
No, it was awesome. What?
How was your day, man? How's everyone's day going? What'd you guys do today?
That was cool.
Yeah, Monday was okay.
Just worked.
Oh, man.
Just working.
That's it? Just another day at work?
Yeah,
So
I mean, I'm multitasking like crazy all across the board, like I was saying before, but...
You still photographing?
Yeah, and editing photos and painting and building furniture.
Nice.
And all that shit.
Should put all that stuff in.
Oh, shit. Paul Rand did the Westinghouse logo as well.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look at you
Slick
motherfucker.
Yeah, it's all good.
What are you going to make that you can photograph in Trey's brand new studio?
I don't know.
By the way, you deserve to starve because I know you went overboard with those equipment.
I didn't go too crazy.
I know you did.
I only spent...
You already had a lot.
Because photography... Yeah, but those shits, once I started using them, I realized they're trash. They overheat and
Yeah.
you know, they'll shut off on you. But
Right.
I think because photography in itself is not as like booming business as it used to be, it seems like...
I think it's still booming.
It seems like the lighting in general is just much less... You know, the cost is much less than it used to be.
The market's crazy on those things, dude.
I got some pretty dope shit for like less than like 300. It's like two and some change and stuff like that.
You know what I think would be
Where'd
really
you end up
dope?
going, Sammy's?
No. I just grabbed some stuff from Amazon.
Nice. Damn. Sorry, Sammy's.
You can get a strobe.
Photographer's not even supporting the photography store.
You can get a fucking strobe light. You can get a fucking strobe light for...
The convenience is so...
I bought one of the higher end strobe lights. Obviously, I only bought one, but I bought one of the higher end strobe lights for like it was $200. Yeah, and then that product photography Cove was like $60.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I want to see one of those 360 turntable. Like I want to be able to do photos where it takes a 360 view, right? Yeah. Which would be dope.
But are those jerry rigged or do they come? I don't think you. I think you have to create something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Wait, what?
Multiple cameras.
So, like, let's say that it's a photo of a shoe, right?
Okay.
Then on the screen, you can rotate it 360 degrees with
your
mouse.
Yeah.
But there's a setup that you have to do to make that happen.
Oh, I know.
All you do is you have the cameras all equidistant to each other, and the product spins and it goes.
Oh, the StockX does that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but there's some other shit too. Like, but I think there's like a rotating table that, like, and then you can have it just shoot, and then you can loop it together or something like that. So,
are you trying to recreate that at your job?
No. I just always think that's fucking.
Oh, you just think it's dope.
Dope as shit when you can interact with it.
Yeah. But that's true. You want to see it in like so many angles.
It's just a full circumference of your dick.
Yeah. It only needs one shot.
It's huge.
One good shot.
Oh man, but yeah. So it works just whatever right now. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not good. It's whatever.
Yeah.
The same
Trey,
thing.
Same for you.
Same shit. Work is work, man.
You didn't have to square up with no one today.
No.
Did you?
That's good.
Did you check out that thing I sent you or no?
Yeah. I don't want to say it, but my Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Wow, you got a Funko Pop?
I'll
kill you, Steve.
He sent me there's a job opening for Funko Pop.
Oh, fuck yeah. Go for this shit. Dude, all you got to do is show them your gun. You're like, I'm a fucking psycho for Funko Pops, and I'm a fucking good designer.
I'm not exactly a psycho. I mean, in the larger scheme of things.
We have
dudes
like
who don't play at all.
People go crazy. People go crazy for Funko.
I have a fucking like custom-made mahogany storage shed, you know, full of those shits, you know. And I mean, I have a few exclusives. I mean, one of the ones that you brought me, which is the Game of Death. Is that? Yeah, it would be the Game of Death.
That one was sick, dude. I wanted that one too.
Chase variant, Bruce Lee. He brought me that shit. You can't find it at all. That would be dope.
That was crazy. It's like that would make the box a little taller, you know?
Yeah. I don't know if I ever showed you that, but yeah, P fucking he bought me a very rare Bruce Lee Game of Death.
That's dope.
Little pop. And you can't find it for anything under like close to like $300 at this point.
It's fucking dope. It's rad too. It's a nice one.
I mean, I don't get how you even found it. What the fuck did you pay for that shit?
I had to suck at some dick. It's like dick is Comic-Con. So it was pleasure, business and pleasure.
Dude, anytime I come across anyone who's even a casual like consumer of Funko products, when they ask me, oh shit, like you fucking collect? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, which ones do you have? And I'll go through and I'll go, oh, those are cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, and then I have...
Well, because he started a custom where I was just giving him black ones because he's like, no one buys the black figures.
I have a huge...
Yeah,
he
almost all... He probably has the largest black Funko Pop collection.
Do you have Worf?
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Damn.
See, I told you. He does have Worf.
I was trying to think of the most oddball one ever.
No, I think I was with you. I was like, he's blackish. He's definitely...
That's right.
He's definitely black. And I bought that shit. But anytime I come across someone who collects, and I say that I have that Game of Death Bruce Lee variant, that's when their eyes go, like, holy shit. Like, yo, you got that one? How'd you get that one? And I'm like, yeah, nigga.
Well, dude, because we used to get to Comic-Con like early because my brother would give us like the vendor passes so we could just walk in. So you get in like, early and then, everything opens up. And I was like, fuck, dude, like, this is dope. And I texted you, I think. I was like, do you like this?
Yeah. But even then, when you brought it to me, it was probably at that point, $150. You couldn't find it funny. So whoever you bought it from either gave you a crazy deal because I know you didn't pay $150 for it, or they just didn't give a fuck.
No. Here's the thing too, because you probably saw what a reseller is selling it for. Like it's normal price. The normal like retail dude usually can't like blow it up too hard, but like once it goes on, I know. Because of those people who like immediately put it online, so they're like, oh, 150 is the bar, and then someone's like, fuck it, why isn't 300 the bar?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that's so fucked up, but like smart too.
Yeah, perceived value.
Yeah, total perceived value.
Yeah,
all that Supreme stuff. You get the Supreme Pyrex cookware.
Oh,
so fucking dumb.
Is it really? Yeah. Oh my god,
it's a real thing, Steve.
They're like, let's see how far we can push this.
I don't think it's far enough. They need a Supreme fucking dildo, like
condoms,
inlaid into the fucking.
How do you know they don't know? Yeah. Already have one,
and it's just like as big as like a bumper sticker, like a huge fucking Supreme
and
dick.
thick. Yeah, but the veins can't obstruct.
And they would sell
Supreme.
it. All those dudes would be like, they'd be like, got my new Supreme, no homo, and
no homo. Take it to the throat.
No homo. I love Supreme, not the dick.
Yeah,
take a gift from me taking this. And then the dudes are sitting up there, and like the Supreme guys are like, look at all these guys taking
open your mind.
That's right. Hold those giant wieners.
That's right. Get on your knees. On your knees for a Supreme, bitch.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, man.
Either of you two been following the whole Paul Mooney? What the fuck is it supposed to be? Supposedly he raped, or he molested. Supposedly he molested Richard Pryor's son.
Maybe.
Oh, and then I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah, so there's some old interview where someone,
by the way, for those of you who don't know, Paul Mooney was a writer for
Richard Pryor,
the great. Some would say the greatest stand-up comedian of all time.
But there's like a security guy.
Wouldn't Homegirl know it though? The one who was like with Richard Pryor like her whole life. His whole life, I mean?
I don't even know.
You know the white chick? She was on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
She was his wife. She was his like main wife and would talk like, so she knew, I wonder if she knows about that.
Okay, maybe she didn't.
But I'm gonna look into that.
There was some recent interview with a bodyguard, a former bodyguard of Richard Pryor, and he leaked out that there was a situation where supposedly Paul Mooney molested Richard Pryor's son, and Richard Pryor found out about it, and that was the cause of the separation between Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor.
That's not a good look if it's real.
And so what happened is that initially when this was put out into the media, Paul Mooney was like, well, of course I didn't fucking do that shit. This is fucking bullshit. You know, somebody's obviously trying to soil my name or whatever the fuck.
Yes, you know. Smear him and stuff.
Smear. Yeah. But what happened is that I guess maybe in the last few days, somebody got in touch with Richard Pryor's son.
Yeah.
And they asked him about it, and he didn't confirm or deny, but there was an implication within his comment that basically kind of corroborated this security guard's account of things, where basically he kind of was like, yeah, he might have done some inappropriate stuff with me. And now Paul Mooney is kind of like, I guess I just looked at my phone.
I want to know what exactly.
Paul Mooney has canceled all of his upcoming comedy gigs, I guess, given, these accusations.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting situation. I mean, because everybody knows that Richard Pryor and Paul Mooney, there's been rumors forever in the comedy circuit and beyond the comedy circuit that those dudes were engaging in homosexual activity.
Lovers.
Lovers.
For the lay, man.
It's tough, right?
Lovers. Well, I mean, that would be some low fucking shit. Because like, yeah, whatever. Who cares if you fucked Richard Pryor? It's not a big deal.
Yeah, who cares?
But yeah, if he. I hope not. When you hear vile shit like that, all you can do, if you're not like a reactionist, like all you can do is hope that it's not fucking true.
Yeah. I don't know if they engaged in homosexual activity with each other, but definitely Richard Pryor was fucking trannies and shit like that. Mm. And then supposedly when he found out these women were trannies, he was like, well, hey, I already did it, so might as well keep going.
When you pull the pants down, you find out, I think. I mean, well, it depends, right?
I have no clue. I assure you.
I guess if they go full
operation,
when you're like, maybe you wouldn't know. I don't know.
When you're high off your ass at the end, that's what his wife was saying. Like he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Pleasure was pleasure to him at that point.
But I mean, also imagine how crazy that is if you engage in sexual activity with someone you don't know is a tranny, and then you enjoy it.
You probably feel some shame about it.
And you find out because that's what they say, is that he enjoyed it, and he enjoyed it so much that he was like, well, I guess I'm gay.
That's what a normal, that's what a normal guy, I think a normal heterosexual male would be like, all right, well, I guess I'm gay. Because there's no question about it. If you had sex with a tranny and you enjoyed it, there's a big floppy hard wiener involved.
Well, how about this?
And it's okay, but you're gay.
I mean, unless
not gay.
Unless she was post-op.
You did a gay activity. But you're not gay.
You're sucking cock, and then you're like,
you did a gay thing.
She could have been post-op, right?
But here's the thing.
Maybe. Sure.
So
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, I'm thinking of a huge wiener to make the worst case scenario for Richard Pryor.
I come in you come on the
floor.
You're
not gay? Are you sure?
Yeah. No, but like then I think that if he actively goes out to find trannies because transsexual individuals.
But that's what he did.
I have been using the word tranny.
I'm sorry. You're right. No. You're right. And the fact that you were able to kind of like correct that. Tranny is a really derogatory word.
It didn't used to be.
That's some black shit. And that's black shit. I don't want to come off like that. So transsexual. I'm sorry.
No, and then so I think that let's say that you're Richard Pryor and you're high off your ass and you have sex with what you thought was a woman. You wake up in the morning and there's a dick involved, right? And you're like, whoa, okay. What are my thoughts on it? You know what? I was fucking digging the shit out of that. I'm gonna keep going. But then you partake in gay activity, so you're probably bisexual.
Do you just walk over
you're okay with it, right?
You just walk over to a wall and you just check the gay box, so you're like, well, there's that.
One step closer. But the thing is, if
I think you're in already.
Richard,
I think you pushed all the chips in.
You went all in.
Because listen, like,
but what if he was so fucked up? He was like. He was just fucking.
I don't know what it's like to be on cocaine.
He went back.
But if you could, no. I'm saying no. He went back. I'm saying an individual, right? And then you wake up and you're like feeling super weird about it, and it's something you would never do again. Then is that like, are you gay or is it something you did? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't think that's considered gay. I think it's like either one, that person was experimenting and they're like, it's not for me, or two, they're like, damn, I really fucked up and I should stop.
I think for you to experiment, you have to have the
murky, bro.
Well, if you're experimenting, you have the inkling already.
You have the proclivities to
engage
in something.
Right, so for sure, you have like some like bisexual tendencies.
We can't do what women do, where you could just like,
I'm
too drunk. Christina, get over here, you bitch.
Sucking those boobs.
But I don't know. That whole
just going for the kiss. Take your fucking broad out and suck those nipples.
I was thinking like a total dude.
That's great.
That inhibition shit, like based on inebriation, is nonsense.
No, it's nonsense because I can tell you, I always knew everything that was happening when I was young. By the way, I don't care if maybe people are different. I remember everything. I can get fucking destroyed.
Dude, if that was the case, there'd be mad dudes sucking dicks.
Yeah.
I was drunk as fuck, dog.
I was drunk as fuck.
Man.
You know how I
that
get.
Old story.
You know how I get. You're drunk every night, though.
I get all these fucking herpes all over me. You know how I get.
I do believe women sometimes engage in sexual activities with a person who they wouldn't otherwise do that with, given the fact that they were inebriated. But I believe that they wanted to engage in the sexual activity.
And that just allowed
it just happened to be that guy, and he might not be the guy that they would typically do it with.
I like to say,
but the act they wanted to engage in.
If they're both consenting, go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're both drunk, as far as I'm concerned, we're both consenting.
Yeah, so
I do not condone what he just
No, but I mean, like,
maybe you're right though.
Because like, there's a point where they can say no. You're not like, rah, rah, or you're like fucking tearing her up like a bear. You're like taking shit off slow, and you're still fucking like.
You puncture through those panties. You're like, oh, don't even take them off. Blast right through those.
Yeah, I always think that at some point, like, it's going. I don't know. I don't know,
dude. It's weird because what
I would hope that
finish your statement, P.
I would hope that person would be able to say no. Because there's been, if a girl says no at any point.
She's drunk though, bro.
I think
those inhibitions are lowered,
but we're talking how I guess there are shades.
But what if she doesn't want?
If she's passed out, okay, you're a fucking rapist.
What if she doesn't want to say no? But like,
okay,
but to the guy and not the situation.
What do you mean? Say it one more time.
I'm saying like
she would normally fuck that dude, but in the situation given,
it's like she wants the sex. Yeah. And because she's drunk, it allows her to go, holy shit, like I'm about to engage in this activity that I'm interested in.
She should have
but it's with a person I wouldn't otherwise be interested in.
Then I guess that's just a case of you should probably not be inebriated if you can allow yourself that slippery slope where it's just like all it takes is I'm drunk and I'm horny and I just hope the right guy is near me. You know what I mean? Like
that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
So what if you're peacefully sleeping in your bed and you got your Scooby-Doo pajamas on and you wake up and there's a drunk girl sucking your dick. Are you raping her?
No, but we're fucking guys.
Around.
We're fucking guys.
Like, and you're like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm so drunk. And she's like,
what are you fucking doing?
What's happening?
Why'd you make that fabricated shit up?
What
are you doing? Who the fuck is... There ain't no guy saying, what are you doing?
That's why it's absurd. Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, it's my birthday.
I think I would do what you did. Because it would make it hotter.
Wait, what is going on? What the fuck are you doing?
Stop it.
Grab the back of her head.
Oh my God.
Stop.
My word.
Oh, my stars. Yo,
yeah, we're not scumbags, I promise.
No, we're just married.
You two.
Hey,
like
we're
coming
all
up with hilarious.
We're all humans. Trust me, there are definitely there's women out there who dress like they want the attention. You don't just wear certain tops.
They want the attention from the right man.
From the right man.
Exactly, but it's like, Jesus Christ.
But you can't. But you're gonna get all the men.
I fucking put my horse blinders on
and
walk around the fucking earth.
And
it's such a strong statement. They don't even realize that, dude.
Yeah, and it's sexual harassment unless you're the right dude, right? So if you're like you look like Sloth from the Goonies, and you're like, hey. I
can't just be some bum off the street.
It's kind of like the equivalent of throwing a piece of meat in a crowd of fucking like wolves, and you go, no,
that's not for you.
It's just you.
And they're like, what?
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
we can't all get this shit. No,
damn,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, but if guys were dressing like that, especially ones they didn't want to see, there'd be a big problem.
Ball cleavage, right? You're just like...
I'm just thinking, look, you wear just like some soft, not the athletic, super soft, but like tight just cloth,
spats, right?
100% cloth.
Yeah.
Stretchy shit with no underwear underneath.
Yeah.
Tight.
And you packing.
No, it doesn't even matter if you're packing because it's going to clump on your fucking dick and they're going to be able to see everything.
Like you got a slave dick.
Like definition.
Listen, marry that woman if she said that to you.
Damn,
she's like, you got a slave dick.
You're like, it's got definition.
You're like, you already.
I can see those veins.
Down the fucking aisle. That's when I knew. You're sitting there at fucking Joe's Crab Shack with 6 of your kids. That's when I knew.
Living the life.
They got to fucking look like,
Can't say. That's a compliment as far as I'm concerned. See, that's how you know guys are scumbags. I'm like, thank you for that compliment.
You know what? You just made my day.
You just made my day. I'm smiling now. I wasn't even feeling anything today.
That's great.
Now I'm smiling.
You're like, I'm not even black. Still,
I'm not even black.
Stand.
But and then furthermore, I'm not even black, and you said I had a slave.
And thank you.
Yeah, that was
real
good.
My confidence is that I'm up here.
Make this bitch some waffles.
Yeah, man. Well.
So I'm sorry you've had uneventful days at work.
It sounds like
I wanted to wait for you guys because mine's pretty fucking hilarious.
Okay, let's see what's going on.
So anyways, I got demoted at my job, and let's not say where the fuck my job is.
Damn, I gotta use.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I want to fucking come back.
Come back. Go ahead. Go take a piss.
Can you talk about some random?
I will.
Shit.
I'll talk about it right now.
And then I'll come back.
Oh, you know what? We can talk about my jiu-jitsu.
Go take shit.
We talk about jiu-jitsu.
Quickly about your whack jiu-jitsu, and then quickly about your loose and untrained techniques.
Yeah.
Go on, Steve.
No, so where I was at, they were filming, and for
at the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
For a for a nonprofit, and it's for like veterans and.
Got you.
And there's the dude that runs it. He's there. He's a blue belt, but it was crazy because like he was a wounded vet. I mean, literally, like both of his legs are gone, and one of his arms, like to the elbow.
It's a pretty light way of saying
injured.
It's
true. He was fucking destroyed
or wounded.
Yeah. He but he had one. He had one good arm.
He had no leg.
He just had like the
where above the knee or below.
He had to the knee on both of them. So he had his femurs, right? But maybe half of his femurs. Like seriously.
I mean, you don't have to worry about a triangle, which is great.
That's not going to happen.
It's
not
going to happen. Go on.
But it was kind of crazy, like because I rolled with them.
Yeah.
And it was like.
Before you rolled with him, did you have to tell him like, "Thank you for your service"?
No, I didn't.
Wow!
I didn't say anything like that.
All right, go ahead.
But it was cool. But I was like, you know what, man?
So un-American of you. You were about to choke this veteran who lost his legs. You couldn't even say thank you for your fucking service.
But I was like,
no arm.
No arm. He only had one arm.
Yikes!
It was kind of interesting though because his control was interesting.
Nick Newell,
of course, yeah, no, because he had. This is way past Nick Newell, but hilarious.
But But I was like, I'm not gonna go light on. I'm not going ham, but I'm not gonna go light on you.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Because he doesn't want to be fucking treated like some.
No, he doesn't.
Like, so I fucking tapped him like 3 times. You know what I mean? But he almost
veteran
all head and arm choke.
A veteran with no legs and one arm. Steve just went.
You just slapped that one arm away, like get that shit out of here.
No.
One arm out of here.
But there's a couple times where he almost.
Where was his arm? Where was his arm ending too? By the way.
Elbow.
Oh, holy shit! He didn't have anything. What was it?
Well, and
landmine.
He doesn't have to worry about.
I didn't want to.
He doesn't. He didn't have to worry about getting Kimura on that side.
Yeah. But he almost arm locked me a couple times with that motherfucker. Yeah, and then he almost straight ankle locked me too. And I was like, this is not fucking around. I was like, holy shit.
That's probably one of his go-tos because he's got one fucking arm.
That shit's double dangerous. I was like, I told him, he's like,
can he hold on with the other hand with the one that's gone?
He actually to the elbow, right? He can still heel hook you. He was like showing me a heel hook. The way he sets it up.
Yeah.
All right, he tried to steamo lock me, but like it was fucking pretty legit, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna have to start throwing some heat on you because he was almost getting me, and I was like, all right, it was really cool, man.
That's cool, man. That's dope.
So and then it was like cliche. It was inspirational talking to him though because like he was like, he's like I got in here, and then like I started thinking like, fuck, if I can protect myself against a 200-pound man in the state that I'm in, and even maybe submit him, a couple of times or somebody. He goes, he's like,
hope no one would have. I hope he'd done enough in his life for not some giant dude to just start fucking him up, like why would he have to defend himself?
Right,
but he was smart mouthing some guy at the fucking fair.
Yeah, no, but he was saying just what I've gone through just in my training.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just cut the last arm off?
Damn.
Dude,
why?
No, Trey, no.
It's only half an arm. Like, you might as well,
you want every little bit.
Might as well be symmetrical. Like,
damn. No, man.
That's spoken like a true artist.
No, but
I cannot stand this asymmetry.
But the cool thing was he was basically saying, like, I felt like after I did training in here and just the things I was able to achieve in here and, the way I am is, like, allowed me to think that I can do pretty much anything, I want to. Like, I can take my kids to the park.
Except soccer.
Yeah.
He can go anywhere.
He do whatever.
He can play soccer. It wouldn't be like,
he was just like
one of those leagues.
He's like, I could start a business,
He'd be in one of those leagues? What kind of league is that?
No.
A disabled person's league. Or what are they called now?
I don't know.
Steve, come on.
I'm not
This
getting into
this comedic effect.
I don't know what they're
They
called.
play with other people who don't have legs. That's all I'm saying.
This is like when we went out with your friend who has cerebral palsy.
Oh,
I almost forgot about that.
yeah, that guy.
Like there were aspects that were funny. He should have laughed at himself.
No.
He was a good guy.
He was a good guy.
Rest
yeah.
in peace.
He was a good dude.
He didn't die, dude.
Oh, he didn't die?
I just thought about him because literally while you were speaking about this gentleman, I was wondering like, I wonder if Steve is still cool with this guy. He was a really cool dude.
He's cool, but like I haven't hung out with him since we all hung out with him.
Yeah.
So
see, that shows how much
That's
you
dope.
cared.
That's dope, man.
well, the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Also true. So how many more wounded veterans did you fucking choke and make embarrass and shit?
No, but this dude was getting out of my shit legit. But you know, it's funny. What I did basically a carny on him. It was,
I don't even know the current. It just sounds awesome.
I actually don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Given the circumstance.
It's just it's a variation of omoplata.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
but it was cool, man. It was a
I'm
cool
sure they were
little
really
thing.
appreciative.
Yeah.
How many times did you butterfly sweep?
Go plotting.
Never. I couldn't. Dude, I legit tried to butterfly sweep him.
Actually, I'm
and
trying
that
to
dude
think.
slipped through that shit.
He doesn't. I mean, he's got a way low center of gravity.
Dude, it's hard.
Yeah,
he was
it's
passing my
different.
guard easy because he just.
Because he didn't have any legs.
Well, it's like
There's less of a person that you can control. That's true.
he was pushing through. But
When
anyways,
when he was in your guard, what did you wrap your legs around?
He has a waist.
But I mean, it didn't.
damn, he just shoulders and a
It
head.
doesn't just slip off. It doesn't just slip off.
No, because he's got his hips. He's got hips. So
He had his hips, but
I mean, unless he had
slipped
booty
out.
meat, unless he
I
had
him in
mad
my-
ass, you could just like rest your.
No.
gross. That would be hilarious.
No, but he did slip out of that shit pretty easy because it was
Yeah.
like I didn't have really. I was like doing head control and everything like that.
It
but
would
it's
be
like-
it would be difficult because like he doesn't have to lift up his legs to like just kind of pop through.
Yeah.
And I do a lot
There
of
are
leg control.
advantages.
But you know, the thing is, I was like, at first, naturally, I was like, I'm not gonna go like this. And this dude was like passing my shit easy. I was like, wait a minute.
was like
and
a-
then he was
like
like
an otter
almost arm locking me like. I was like, hold on.
Hey, you know what? He obviously trains. That's good
He's
for
not
him.
fucking around.
Good for
Yeah,
him. Because
yeah.
he was probably like, I almost arm locked that guy. Like,
Dude.
that's probably big for him.
That one arm was fucking dangerous as fuck. I was like, this dude's gonna fucking catch
One
me.
cobra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but what were you saying about work here?
Oh,
What do we
yeah.
got going on?
I got demoted.
Oh, before you say this,
I said it already.
no. Well, before we engage in this, I was just talking shit. Like I have the utmost respect for the guy that Steve rode with.
Yeah, no, it's.
Me too. I was disgusted when Steve.
Sure, you didn't say
When
shit,
Steve
but I
didn't
was just
say,
trying to bring. I was
Thank
just
you
going all the way out there.
for your service.
Yeah.
I wonder if that gets annoying.
Probably.
Like, you know, you're probably like, I can't
Like
get
like
it.
like people holding doors for you if you're in a wheelchair and you're like, I can fucking do it myself.
Yeah, and really you can't, but you're just like
You
that
can,
shit
but
just
just take the
stubborn.
extra time.
And me,
Just
I'd be
slams
stubborn.
on you and
Like, you don't see me.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Yeah.
So you got demoted.
Yeah.
Damn, that's,
Yeah.
But
This
weren't you a junior designer? How much?
I got
How much
demoted
more did you get
to
demoted?
sophomore?
I got sent.
To sophomore, that'd be up.
I don't work in brand partnerships anymore. I work in a whole different department.
You're with the janitor.
They put me in janitorial.
Fuck.
Yeah, which is cool. I've used a mop and a bucket, so I'm.
And
gonna
you're
say-
under the janitor. He's like, you have to
Yeah, I'm the apprentice.
color coordinate
to
and
the janitor.
alphabetize all these rolls of toilet paper.
Yeah. It's a hard life. It's like a sushi chef. People don't know that. When you're
Fucked up,
when
yeah.
you want to learn how to fucking stack those paper towels, 3 years, motherfucker. Yeah, you do that for 3 years and then you can move on to mopping.
Yeah,
Okay, so where did they really relocate?
All right,
you
that's
to?
what happened.
So I'm no longer working with like the head.
Did
people,
you
like,
talk
anymore.
shit to the boss? Whoa. What
Nothing.
the fuck?
This is the corporate life, y'all.
I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you just say.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
Did this just come through while you were
yesterday.
here?
No.
Okay.
Yesterday.
I'm like,
I got
holy
told.
shit.
And then today was my first
live,
day.
y'all.
Just moving immediately.
Fuck.
Yeah, because so yesterday they were telling me, they're like, oh, you know, they took me to HR because they're like, in case this guy fucking wiles out. So
Bertha will take
he's like,
care
yeah,
of me.
come on, I want to talk to Susan, blah, blah, blah. Like my boss, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like,
What a fucking
yeah,
dirtbag.
I was like, what the fuck, you know? And then he's like, yeah, you know, we've been thinking about like moving people around in our department, and you know, we're thinking a good place for you might be in factory, like, you know, with the team, you know, you could fit in with over there. And
What the fuck? Factory?
Factory.
What does that entail? You handing
I'll
people
tell you-
shirt? Okay.
I'll tell you what
Okay.
I'll tell you what that is. So I'll be no longer working with any cool brands or working with any dope shit. What I'll be doing in Photoshop all day is making
flats.
No, is making
Markers.
No. Anyone else?
No. Sorry. Go ahead.
No? All right. All over prints.
Okay.
But so what we do is we start off on Shutterstock and we take like idea and we like twist everything to match like patterns that they see that they like.
Okay.
That's it. But all day.
Hey.
So like
That sounds better than your gig now.
It's not.
You getting paid for that?
It's not because it's like monotonous, and I hate monotony.
Dude, the shit you were doing there was monotonous.
But we were working on dope shit. Like I got to make products. I got to like create products.
Dude, all of this shit can be used for you now.
No, exactly. Listen. I have these are just the negatives. I'll tell you the positives. I see the positive side of the coin. But the negatives is like I'm no longer in the spear of the fucking
right.
You know, I'm not the tip of the spear anymore.
Right.
I mean, but also, I'm not working for weeks on things and then them totally like throw away all that work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like now there's just one single directive. Make this. This is what the buyer wants exactly. And then we'll be good. That's it.
Cool.
So I do that all day. I'm in a super small office with 3 guys. Super small. My boss has been there as long as our friend for 10 years. And the guy behind me.
Is he your boss?
No.
Our friend?
No.
Okay.
But he's known him that long.
Okay.
He's been there for 10 years. The guy we sit in a triangle in a fucking like an office. Like imagine if this was office. I would sit here facing the wall.
Yes.
There's 2 openings, 2 doors. The boss sits right there, and the other guy sits right there.
Huh.
And it's an open top because it's like a really tall warehouse roof.
Right.
But like if it weren't for that, it's pretty fucking small. It's hilariously small. It's smaller than this, by the way. It's like where I am.
Wow.
It's like where I am. So
they fucking
dude,
office space.
Dude, I was like,
that dude.
I was like, yeah. I was like, dude,
they put you in the basement.
Take your fucking stapler and go to the fucking basement.
I was going to.
Yeah. So, anyways,
wow.
The trade-off.
Yeah.
My boss is like an old school, just like punk dude who loves fucking art, and he's been doing graphic design for a long time. Dope. And he's really fucking nice. Cool. He has kids.
Okay.
2 kids. And so does the guy behind me. He's married and he has a kid.
Dope.
So we're all fathers, and that dude's like, dude, I got kids. I'm out of here at 5. Don't worry. I was like,
nice.
Ew,
dude,
man.
I was getting shit on with eyes or complete fucking silence every day that I leave at 5. Because like it's time to clock out, dude. I gotta go. I have kids. Oh. Everyone looked at me like shit, and I'm like, I'm there at 7:30. I'm there when my boss gets there, or sometimes before him.
Yeah.
And I'd work for an hour before everyone got there.
Oh, okay.
So, but no one fucking cared about that. They're just like, oh, you're leaving early every day.
What are the negatives of this? Because I'm failing to see them.
It's okay. So
it's an ego.
No. A little bit, a tiny bit of that, a dash of that. It's not too bad.
Okay.
It's a dash of that.
Well, I mean, dude, you could have lost your job altogether.
Exactly.
To be honest.
I kept my job.
I like Trey's vibe right now.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, here's one more. Is there any the negative is the monotony of it. Like I'm not, and then also I have to get like super dope at Photoshop. Like I have to like up my fucking game. Yeah. And I noticed that today. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, we're gonna do this, but make it snappy, all right? And I was like, fuck. Okay, brother. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I jumped right in. And I was just like, dude, I was making all over prints just as fast as I could, like. And then there's like, dude, it's photo editing heavy.
Okay.
Heavy, dude. And it's like,
oh yeah, because you're grabbing.
I'm taking like high resolution
like
JPEGs.
Stock, stock photos. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, you can make beautiful shit out of it, no doubt. And that's like up to us, but it's like, there's no formula. There's no people saying like, I don't like where we're going, which is what happened right before I left. They didn't like the direction where we were going after we designed.
What types of all over print
crazy.
is this?
Okay, so the one today I did, I was doing photographic. I was doing Japanese nightlife photograph.
Okay.
It's going to be all over print. Mm-hmm. And okay, so also factory makes the most money out of the company.
Oh, okay.
So even though they're like the outlet version, they're the people lurching us forward. So like,
right.
Whatever. I have super cool dudes who understand. Like we can leave at 5.
Yeah.
His boss above him is this dope ass black lady. She's fucking awesome. And I work with a whole bunch of just ladies who do production for it.
Okay.
Dope.
So yeah, it's like it's different. Like like I say, it's a touch of the ego because I'm like, man, I was doing well over there. And I told them that. I was like, dude, I got like my logos picked by like 2 major fucking people in this place.
That's dope.
And I'm like, that means something, you know? I was like, so obviously I'm doing something right, but I probably fucked up too many times in that Innovia system that they have over there.
Oh, see, that's something, because here's the crazy thing. I know the way I'm doing it is the right way.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling you to do that?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Call back.
Yeah.
But you know what, man?
Are you able to, are you interested in working your way back to your initial spot?
I'm really not, dude.
That's okay.
I didn't like the vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's understandable. Like, it happened to me at my job. Like, I was doing the sales thing. I didn't like it anyways.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we're going to put you on over here. And I was like, okay. And then eventually got moved into, like, I guess where I'm at is I fix shit, right? I restore $2,000 Italian vases.
Yeah.
Paintings, frames, and now from there, which like no one could touch me on color matching and blending and like if a fucking I don't know, like a 50-pound vase comes through, someone fucking fucked up, I got to make it look like nothing happened, and I have to make it look like it just got out of the oven, like glazed, like glossy, everything's fucking good.
Of shit with your hands.
Yeah,
create it. Yeah.
But after a while, it's unforgiving because imagine you're like, fuck. That looks,
every single thing has to be perfect.
Yeah. Well, just not even that, but it's like, I made that thing look amazing, right? It looks just like how it fucking came out of the crate. The next week, it comes back broken again. You want to fucking stab somebody. Dude, it took me 3 hours to make this thing fucking right, and then you just shit all over it. Damn. It's a very unforgiving job. Yeah. And you're like, dude, I spent so much time on that. And you're like, whoopsies. Yeah. And it fucking shattered it all over the ground. Little kick here. Man. And I'm like, fuck. But now I'm doing like the photo.
You think they do that shit just to get under your skin?
That's laziness on their part because they fail to protect like a fucking
Who's
base.
the guy who restores this?
You know, because they're probably like,
they point at you and they're like,
the fucked up thing would be is like,
kick this shit before I take it back.
The most fucked up thing is that like they're making you repair a vase and they're like, that's a fucking like $5 vase. Well, so you're doing all this meticulous like handiwork on it, and it's just something they could go to Daiso and get.
That shit was happening, right? And
then I would be so mad. I'm like, dude, buy another one of these. No, I'll buy it.
So what would happen is they'd bring in like some coffee mugs from like fucking Crate and Barrel, and the handle will be missing. So I got to fabricate a whole handle and make it look like nothing happened, right? And I was like, this is fucking stupid.
You really had to put a handle?
Right, yeah. And so I went and I talked to the boss, and I was like, hey, let me, but he didn't know what was going on, right? Yeah. It's just the dudes in the back that are like, hey, and so I was like, this is fucking stupid. So I was like, hey, do you want me to really make a handle out of this? He's like, what? No. He's like, that's like $5.
Yeah.
It will take me 2 hours. Right? It is extremely expensive.
He'd be losing money
for me to fucking fix this thing.
Of course, yeah.
And he's like, throw it away. And I was like, all right, I was going to.
I was like, can I keep it?
Why didn't you just take that money? It was fucking 2 hours. You could just chill.
I get it anyways.
You want to do more work.
No.
You did it anyways?
No. I get paid no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should.
But I should be working on like a very expensive piece of art, not a $5 fucking cup.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck that.
No, dude. Like that shit's a waste of time and money, dude. It's a waste of my fucking time.
Yeah. It's a waste of time for them.
Yeah, but
you could have just took your time on that shit.
I don't want to.
You just got paid.
I don't want to. I don't want to make a handle for a mug
because I'm thinking of it. If the handle's gone, like. That's a lot of work because that's like some artisan shit. You gotta be like, all right, well now I have to fire fucking glaze a new handle for this shit.
I don't even get that. I have to use fucking car bondo. I use bondo.
Yeah.
I gotta shape it with sandpaper.
Yeah, it's like clay, right?
Then I gotta prime it. And it means it's a liquid.
And you gotta paint it.
And then you gotta paint it. Yeah. And then you gotta match the.
You gotta fire glaze it.
It's fucking crazy.
You ain't doing that now.
Dude, I got other things I could be doing.
It's too much fucking shit.
It's stupid. Dude, they are paying like a lot of money for me to fix
in the company bathroom.
Dude, you know what's funny? It's funny though. There's 2 dudes I work with. They're like, man, yeah, sometimes I go in there. I was like, you better be fucking kidding me, bro. I use that bathroom. I gotta go fucking take a shit in there. Like,
I can neither confirm nor deny.
You bare ass your toilet? You bare ass that toilet?
That's so foul, dude.
No,
that's so foul.
No.
Oh, I bare ass the toilets at work. They're so clean.
No, not a dude.
I can understand for yours though, because I know you.
Dude, we get truck drivers.
It's a warehouse,
dude. They fucking shit everywhere. It's ridiculous. You think there's a fucking 3-year-old in there, dude? It's crazy.
Use your bathroom.
Dude,
fuck no.
It looks. See, the funny thing is, like, it looks clean when the seat's down, and I'm taking a piss. I'll push the seat up, and it's a goddamn fucking Pollock under there, dude.
Jackson Pollock.
That shit's crazy. I'm like,
fucked up.
how did you spray so hard out of your ass?
But you don't have to clean. Well, they that trucker diet, that trucker life.
Dude, for real, those dudes come.
Imagine how hard it is, because it's a backfire.
Dude, it's a crazy backfire. Like, pah!
It's just empanadas, dude, and Lay's potato chips.
So we have like
fucking Rockstar energy drink.
It's true. All that, dude.
Diet Pepsi.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, so I'll take like a
disgust
Diet Pepsi.
We got like a hardcore like cleaner, and I'll just hit that shit and just let it melt off, dude. You know
that sucks that you even have to fucking clean the toilet.
I just don't want to. I don't want to be around that thing when there's like shit hidden underneath.
Yeah. Do they at least provide you gloves to clean the toilet?
Dude, I won't. Yes, if I want them, but we have a lady that comes in and cleans.
You have to create the gloves. They're like, make the gloves.
Make the gloves.
Make the fucking gloves. You know how to mold gloves,
dude. But
this is not fucking gang writing everywhere on your fucking bathroom.
That's
walls.
true, though.
That's
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, come on.
Scribed into everything.
You can't use the bathroom without
Scribed into everything.
Yeah, you can't help yourself
without writing ETG. I get it. A-Train Gangster. I get yes.
I got a scribe inside the toilet where people are taking shits. You're like, what? Why?
Hey, yo, hey, dog.
Oh man,
Hit that wall up.
dude.
At least you guys have a place to be demoted. Like,
I can't go any further.
I go down and like, Your Honor, I'm sorry. What I was gonna do,
Man,
demote me to a jail cell. Like,
Yeah, that's where you're
There's nowhere to go after my.
That's fucked up.
well, dude, I have absolutely 100% felt how it felt to have that shit happen, dude. Because I was like, when that happened to me, I was like, really? I was like, huh. But now the crazy part is that now I do everything there. I'm like, I don't know if it was demotion. I didn't get demoted, but I got moved around, right?
Yeah.
But now I do every department. So I'm like, wait a minute. I do every department. Dude, I come home, I'm like fucking beat. I'm like, these motherfuckers have me putting stuff away, packing.
A lot of physical work.
Unpacking.
I'm grunt work all day.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
that's
like,
true. Yeah.
I'm the fucking like trash guy. Like basically, whatever.
Take out the trash.
That I don't take out the trash, thank God. But whatever anybody there can't do or is unwilling to do, they're like, oh, Trey, can you? And the funny thing is, they know that I'm the trash guy because they'll approach me very like
nicely,
like tepidly.
Yeah.
You throw out the fucking trash.
Yeah.
Trey, can you?
You think you could? Nah.
So my manager like yesterday, she was like, "Can you?" And in my head,
you already know.
In my head, I was like, "Yeah, bitch, right, grovel."
Problem for me. To take out the fucking trash. I'd be like, dude, do I work with a bunch of fucking children? Can you guys not take out the trash?
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I don't know. For me, I'm just like
taking out some trash in my day, by the way.
I'm taking some trash.
Luckily, I don't have to do that anymore. So.
Thank God, dude.
But you know, when shit gets raw, though, they call me in.
Yeah.
Hey, can you come in? We need you. Because I'll blast through it. I'll make it happen, and I'll make it happen quick. Yeah. That's why those motherfuckers will call me, and I was like, fuck. And they had to tell them, stop calling Steve.
Yeah.
Stop calling him over to help you. He's fucking busy doing the shit.
Yeah.
I'm editing these photos. I'm trying to get this other shit taken care of, and then I got to go help you unpack boxes. You unpack boxes, dude.
Yeah.
Just move faster. Stop fucking like calling me in because you don't want to move faster. I hate it.
That's probably a testament to how long you've been there. I'm at the point where I could fucking do that shit with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Anything. I'm doing the stuff that they give the higher ups and doing it in a like more timely manner than they are.
Right.
And they're going, have you done this before? I'm like, no, I'm a fucking functioning human being. Give me a fucking piece of paper that tells me what to do.
Yeah.
And I'll fucking do it.
You know, though, it's funny, though. It's like...
we're only that simple, right?
For some people. You would think it's not. I'm going, oh my God, there's so many people where I work where I go, I'm at the point where I'm going, dude, read the fucking...
Yeah.
Like, read.
But...
What the fuck does it say? Sometimes I'll say things like, press the button opposite of the one that you first pressed. So this one? I'm like, I just walk away. Like,
yeah, dude. But you're like, you're there, but you don't really belong there. Like, really.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's something you're working on so you can get back into the design field.
And the funny thing is, I can't get away from that. You know how you just said that? There's people who I see on the daily, they're like, you still here?
Yeah.
Like they'll tell me that shit all the time.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
I get,
and it makes me feel. I'm like that makes me feel worse. No. I know you mean it to make me feel better.
But it should be like a fire under your ass. Like, so
yeah, right. It does. Like, thanks for really ruining my fucking day.
No, I get that shit.
You're better than this, man. You're better than this.
Yeah.
Come on, Trey. Come the fuck on.
As he's walking away, you're like, fuck you, fucking prophet.
Yeah,
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Nah, I'll get the same thing where people are like, I mean, like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Especially when they know what I do, like outside of work. Like, what are you still doing here? I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, but
or people like assume I'm in leadership.
Okay.
In a leadership position,
Yeah.
maybe because of the way like I carry myself versus
delegate things.
No, versus other people. They go, oh shit, like you say, like, or they'll need something that can only be handled by leadership, and they like walk over to me and they're like, hey, so can you? I'm like, yeah, I don't.
That's not me.
I don't. I mean, and I want to get the fuck away from people, and just I'm like, nope, not me.
Yeah, over there, that person over there. Yeah, man.
So, man, I'm gonna have a lot of less stress, which is good.
Yeah.
But I'll be doing some monotonous shit, but that's fine.
Fuck it.
Trey, are you gonna submit the application?
For Funko, yeah.
That'd be dope, dude.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I looked at.
I'm gonna hit you up for so many Funko Pops.
Well, they're I would be like totally capable of doing all of like their product design.
Yeah.
That shit is easy as fuck.
Yeah.
But because right away when he sent it to me, I was like, okay, let me.
Is that what you would want to do?
Let me go over to the Funko where it wouldn't matter. But what I looked at is that the hardest thing to do for them is they do a lot of like merchandise,
right?
Yeah. And
licensed
and
shit.
Their T-shirt shit is kind of like. It's almost like Hydro 74 shit. You have to. I'd have to get back into that style. It's extremely high on the like illustration.
Yeah,
but like really good illustration. You know that cartoony style, which is right up my alley. But I approach it from a different side. Like I'm less refined than the stuff that they do. Right. I mean, I've done stuff like that, but it would take me to totally dive back into that form of designing. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, it's over in Burbank, which isn't too crazy.
Dude, it's from what I looked at. Like I said, if they put me in package design, that shit is fucking like rudimentary Photoshop shit. Yeah. I could do that with my eyes closed.
Some of these shirts are pretty dope, and some of them are fucking horrible.
Oh, you're looking at it?
Yeah.
But I mean, you get what I'm saying. It's pretty. I mean, in terms of like shirt graphics,
you could elevate that.
No, let me see. Whack.
I was like, you could elevate that.
No, that's whack. But look at the Nightmare
cartoon
on
shirts
Elm Street, some of that stuff.
Like the packaging or the shirts?
No, the shirts. There's some Nightmare on Elm Street stuff that just in terms of like the composition, it's like sound. You know, for T-shirt shit. So that takes a side of the brain. Like you have to really hone in on that type of.
That's the canvas, right?
Yeah, that's the guy was kind of asking me my style, and I was like, man, I can adapt to any style. He's like, that's great. That's what I want to hear. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, man, it's awesome. You know.
Yeah. So there are positives coming out of it.
I mean, but here's the thing on your side, PJ, is like you have a nice little secure spot. You know, where there's less stress, right? That doesn't mean you fucking have to stay there. That means that now you have an opportunity to look for another job.
Oh, no, totally. No.
Right?
Totally.
If you want to, right? Rack the numbers, stay there a year maybe. If that, maybe someone takes you sooner.
Dude, I mean, I have a lot of work. In the 5 months that I was there, I have a ton of fucking work.
That's dope.
A ton, dude.
When are you gonna update your portfolio?
Soon, man. I actually directed the dude who I worked to my Instagram, and he was looking at it. He's like, nice, I like it. And I was like, all right, cool. I mean, I told myself I could get down on Illustrator mostly. I said I'm not the strongest on Photoshop. But hey, gotta get back into it. You know, you just do it and you get proficient at it.
Gotta evolve.
I mean, all of the information is out there, so it should be easy for you to find any type of YouTube tutorial. I fucking run the gamut of YouTube tutorials for whatever you're gonna be.
Anything.
Anything. Totally. I already know what I'm gonna search. Yeah.
I just found a free 4-class course on 3D printing. I'm gonna get that shit. On Instructables, fucking dope. I said, I'm only missing a 3D printer, and then I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Then you just gotta buy that 3D. Actually, they're pretty affordable these days. So you can
I already know which one. I think I'm gonna get the one that prints up to 18 inches high. It's fucking dope.
That's right.
Fucking rad, dude. I'm
doing
gonna
it.
have you fucking make
I don't know
toys.
I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
I'm gonna have you make toys for me.
First thing is the
yeah.
18-inch Supreme dildo. You got to make that shit.
Ah,
That'd be hilarious.
first one.
The first thing, I'm like, here you go for your Supreme lovers.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm probably gonna go on a podcast hiatus. I know this is abrupt, but
What?
yeah.
What?
Because Sarah's she's getting there.
She's getting close.
She's getting close, and like it's like it makes me feel bad that to even have her like put Joopy down at the end of the day.
Okay.
So like I'm like I need to fucking be there.
Okay.
I'm even thinking about like stopping the jiu-jitsu subscription because I'm not even getting to train. It's just too much.
How long is this hiatus gonna last?
I don't know.
A year?
I don't know.
Well,
you guys could obviously do it without me.
mouth right now.
So we're breaking up live?
We're breaking it
on
up
air?
right now. Yeah.
This is the last
This
one?
is the last motherfucking one.
Oh.
No, it's not the fucking last one. Jesus Christ. But I'm going to say, it's going to be missing me. You guys can definitely go on and do it. 'Cause
We'll figure it out.
You're both funny guys. You can do it.
I'm hilarious.
You can do it.
Fucking hilarious. My mom said I'm hilarious.
I'm sorry, Trent. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
You just bring this shit on us now?
You know what blame it on is
Fucking Sarah. Sarah, why'd you do this to him?
it's Sarah's fault.
Hell, you gotta get pregnant.
Why you gotta go do that? Why'd you go and accept his seed for, Sarah?
That's terrible.
Yeah, man, I get it.
Yeah, so.
I don't.
I don't fucking get it. I don't fucking get this.
Life. Nah, man, but
But it's all right. Who cares?
it's all good.
The baby will come, and then after that, we'll figure it out.
It'll be fine.
Figure it out. It'll be cool.
Can you do it remotely? With a remote in your hand?
Yeah, I probably can. It's gonna.
Watching Viceland, y'all.
Welcome to the audio trash.
There might be
Speaking of Viceland, they wrote an article, a bad one, about about our friend.
I have to
Dave
show you.
Chappelle.
I have to show you to this.
Hold on.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get the
About this.
new Xbox, right? So I can
Shut
get
up,
the Modern
Steve.
Warfare. How am I gonna do
Who
it?
is that
You're not
on
gonna
the
fucking
fucking-
do that.
Los Angeles Times website.
Don't even tell me you're gonna
Is
get
that not
fucking Modern
my
Warfare.
mama
Oh shit!
in her chicken sausage place?
Oh, dope! That's fucking awesome. She's doing her thing. Hey, is she selling her pie out of there? I mean, her pies that she makes.
Yeah. It's fucking dope, right?
It's awesome,
It's
man.
like, holy shit.
His mom's in the LA Times, and there's an
Yeah.
editorial about her.
That's fucking cool.
It's apparently it's about her being black because that's what it says on. That's what
Black
it says
business
on.
owner?
But his mom makes fucking amazing sweet potato pies.
This is for
and
this
she
isn't
runs
for
her
the
friends.
pies. Well, it's for
thing,
yeah,
right?
she runs her friend's chicken sausage place in Compton, and I guess somebody.
If I go down there, can she hook it up?
Yeah, dude. But some like writer from the LA Times came through, and he was directed to the best, what people consider the best chicken sausage place in like the county or whatever,
I'm
or
going
one
there.
of them,
I'm going there.
and they directed him there. So he was like,
good
"Yeah, why,
shit, man.
definitely."
That's fucking
I
dope.
know where I'm going. I'm gonna go get some chicken and sausage.
And the crazy thing is, she pretty much runs this shit solo because the person who owns it. So, I mean, a little bit of the backstory is that basically it was started by my mother's best friend's husband.
Right.
And my mother's best friend's parents.
Yeah.
So her
They started
father
the
and
company.
mother. Yeah, so they started the company. Maybe about, it might have been like 5 years. But 5 years ago, the father died.
Yeah.
And so he left this booming business to his daughter.
Yeah.
And his daughter, I don't think she really wanted to engage in business.
She didn't want to be a business owner.
Yeah, in the way that her father was running the business.
Okay,
So she
okay.
basically just brought my mom in and was like, well, you take care of it. And since my mom has been at the helm, it's been like creeping. And this seems like a really nice little fucking apex.
What's the name of their? They have it's not a restaurant,
it's
right?
Holmes Chicken Sausage. It is a restaurant, but I don't think it's anything large or anything.
Yeah. Something small,
and the funny thing is, that's what I'm trying to get them to do, is to expand a bit, because they're centralized in Compton.
Yeah.
But I'm going, well, if the chicken sausage are this amazing, why wouldn't you guys package them up and send them across the fucking country?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's an easy thing to do. You just have to find the fucking packaging, be willing to set money aside to fund, this extended branch of operations.
Yeah.
But I mean, only existing in Compton is really limited. And it's not because I don't think that they can generate their money from within that specified area. It's just like with any business, you want to diversify, and you want to be, you want to plant your seed. You want to plant your seed in as many places as possible.
Yeah.
And you can't do that shit without being willing to go, oh, okay, well, let's see what the next step in this evolutionary process is. And I think now that you have eyes on you, I mean, dude, you're in the fucking, not only is it on the website, but from what my mother was told, this is supposed to be on like the front page of the upcoming like physical New York Times paper.
Yep.
Yeah. She's supposed to be on the front. So when that happens, there's a lot of fucking eyes on you at that point. You have to capitalize on that. Something needs to happen like ASAP, in terms of expansion.
Yeah, for sure. You got to do it now.
I wonder if they could set up like a, I don't know, how big it's small, right? You said it's small.
I mean, it's like a storefront,
Would they be better? Would they be better if they had like a, I don't know, like a restaurant with more seats or something like that?
That would be amazing. I mean, I think what they need to do is maximize what they have in front of them right now. I don't think that's being maximized. I mean, you did notice that there was no shot of the actual sign. I've been there. It's kind of a shitty sign.
That's dope though, because that's like, it's a hidden gem basically.
Yeah, it's a hidden gem, but I mean, in today's like fucking market, everything got to be operating on all cylinders, bro. And that's what I'm going to speak to my mom about is because I put together a dope ass package or like a visual package, design package for them a long time ago, and of course, because they're not designers, they kind of watered it down through the process. And at the end, it ended up becoming. All
they had was a business card at the end.
It ended up becoming something at the end that I wasn't even proud of necessarily.
Right.
And I'm trying to get my mom to go like, look, I know you and your friend have ideas of like how you want this to look visually. Yeah. But trust me as a designer when I tell you, I have this vision that if you allow me to bring that vision into reality, it's going to make you fucking look way bigger than even you might think you can, you have the capability of looking.
People have to learn to let go and let the designer do what he does best, he or she does best, and let them, like, you're not going to go there and tell them how to make fucking chicken sausage.
No.
Yeah, that's the same.
You know what I mean? So they need to, but it's easier said than done, I guess, with the trust situation. But if they would just trust.
How did you want it to look?
Well, I mean, they have. I want it to actually be. I mean, dude, take some of the money and because I don't know. I mean, you've seen the photo, but these are just random dudes wearing fucking like random schmuck or something, or what would you call it?
You're saying they should have uniforms.
An apron. They should have like a random. It doesn't have to be a uniform, but why not have
like something that's branded?
Why not have an apron with the
something
brand?
Fucking dope.
With the brand in the middle. So when people come in, they see all of these dudes in these matching aprons that have that brand in the middle, and that brand gets burned into their head. And they go, shit. Yeah. So now when that company does decide to expand and okay, let's say they decide to put those chicken sausages in their own carton, and then they start selling those cartons.
They don't have a logo right now?
They have. I have all of this shit. But they're not utilizing
it. But prior to that, they didn't have.
No, they didn't have any of this stuff. Okay. So what I'm saying is, basically, you hit the nail on the head and saying they need to brand themselves.
Yeah, they need to brand themselves.
And if your product is good enough to have an editorial writer from the New York fucking Times, which is huge.
Yeah, it might be time.
say this shit is really good. Yeah, it's like let's start branding yourself so it's not just an LA thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it becomes a fucking New York thing, and it becomes a Miami thing, and it becomes an Atlanta thing. They would love this fucking chicken sausage shit in the South. I mean, there's a lot of competition, but
Yeah, it can hold its own. People, dude, it's all about food right now. People have no idea. It's like it's foodie nation now.
I'm trying to. So I read this thing today from. They're talking about Starbucks and how if you go, it's like the creative side of Starbucks and their branding. They just do a simple formula, right? The simple formula is that they stuck with their logo. And they singe the color green into everyone's freaking brains when it comes to that color. Everyone's wearing it in there. They stayed consistent with it at all times. And that was the formula that helped them grow. They said, and there's a couple other things, but like they're like, if you do this consistently, people automatically will let it be. You know, they'll sit there and
they're gonna associate your business with color and a certain design aesthetic.
50% of a sale is packaging, whether it be how your store looks, or whether you're selling a product. Like the packaging is such a huge thing. It's huge, and people don't. I don't know. Maybe designers know that, but like the average folks, they don't usually look at it like that.
They don't think about it like that. But like, you saw the packaging that I put together for my mom for her actual her pastry stuff.
Look dope.
Now, look, I'm saying even if like there's so many different ways you could approach packaging, but given like the environment that she's in, where you have like all of these upstart companies, where people have pastries of various different types. Yeah. In the hood, if somebody goes into any local spot and they see that packaging that I did next to like the normal packaging that all of the other black companies are using, even if the shit that my mom is doing isn't as good as those other companies, people are gonna be like, "Yo, what's that?"
Yeah, I buy shit because of packaging all the time.
I think all of us do. Artists tend to do that because they're like, "I appreciate good design." Maybe good design means that they were like, "Well, our product's worth hiring a person to make a good logo mark."
Yeah, I mean, I've bought candles because I thought the way it was fucking packaged was dope. I'm like, I'm gonna take this. And it's like, oh, this is a horrible smell.
Well, you have to separate yourself. Yeah. I mean, there's no lack of, any industry you're going to go into is going to be congested with so many different options. Yeah. I mean, you fuck options to your blue in the face. So you have to set yourself aside in one way or another.
If you give me a cellophane wrapped bun with a sticker slapped on it, I'm not gonna really look at it.
See, and that's what everybody is doing.
I don't want that shit. I'm just gonna think it tastes like all the other things because it's a very
packaging means a lot.
It's packaging's huge. Yeah. It's such a big fucking deal. Like you imagine what it tastes like just by the packaging. Yeah. You imagine what kind of clothes they have in a store just by the front. Like seriously, I mean, I do. I can't speak for everyone, but I'm just like, oh, that's probably fucking dope. Yeah. I mean, let me go in there and see what's happening. Packaging can also be presentation, right? Your presentation is a package representing what you're standing for, what your company stands for.
We're getting into like some super gay design stuff, and I love it.
I love this shit
because it's true. It's like your packaging is an interaction with the customer. Yeah, at its like the briefest way to.
It's a big fucking deal.
A few weeks ago, just based off packaging, I bought there was a guy who was selling peach cobbler cheesecake. It was sweet potato pie, peach cobbler cheesecake, some shit.
What is
that motherfucker was crazy, dog. I had one slice. I was like, oh my God. It is diabetes.
Wait, where is that from? Where was that from?
On the street?
I don't remember.
Don't tell me on the street.
No, it wasn't on the street.
I can't get it.
No. I bought it at Earl's Grill. But it's on Crenshaw.
Okay.
But even Earl's Grill started
Crenshaw and what?
Shit, man.
Is it in your area? Like Canterbury Knowles?
Just Yelp that shit.
No. It's a little further north. But it's not crazy north. Yeah. But it's like right after. It's like
that's towards me then.
Crenshaw Strip north.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No, because you're south.
If you say, you said north. I'm sorry. You're in Crenshaw north.
Yeah, so it's like Crenshaw north, but Crenshaw Strip north, in that area where we used to roll back and forth on Sundays. But anyway, there's a place called Earl's Grill, and Earl's Grill is actually a great idea that in terms of what I'm speaking about expansion. Earl's Grill initially started as a mom and pop's little small boutique-ish place to get soul food. Yeah, it was a small spot. People who knew about it were in the know, and they frequented the place. Yeah, but other than that, it wasn't large scale.
Production.
Production. Yeah, so what they did is that I don't think there were new buyers. Yeah. I believe that the people who already were who owned Earl's Grill, they decided, I think they looked at the Chipotle model. Okay. Yeah, they looked at the Chipotle model and they decided, well, why not implement that type of corporate, I don't know, manufacturing based,
assembly line
manufacturing. Yeah, they were like, well, let's do that in the urban areas because nobody is doing that. I mean, you have these spots where you walk in and there's a countertop and there's somebody who takes your order and shit, and then you receive your fucking bag with like grease stains on it. And then you walk out. But what they did is that Earl's Grill decided, well, okay, we've already kind of built a core following through our small spot. So let's just expand and we'll do the Chipotle model. And so that's what they did. They opened a larger spot. And the spot is not only catered to traditional mom and pop soul food, but then they added things like the Impossible Burger or Beyond Burgers. They're they added things like Beyond Burgers. They have vegan cheese.
So that's kind of like what you're envisioning your mom's place.
Yeah, they have vegan. They have vegan cheese options. They have vegan chili. They have vegan options altogether. We'll say like plant-based sausage meat. Things of that nature. But that is kind of what I would like to see for my mom's place, where it's not just, I'm in Compton and there's this mom and pop spot that has these great chicken sausage and shit like that. But you could put this place anywhere in America and attach a brand to it, and people go, oh shit, yeah, that's Holmes chicken sausage. That could exist anywhere. And I get it.
Yeah, see, here's the thing that's hard, right? Is one, people accepting what you're offering, right? But the two is being brave enough to go out in the big scary world to like take a chance. Where all great things come from is when you take a chance, right? So it's like it's easy to stay in a little nook, a little like I'm safe here. But I mean, even as individuals, I'm guilty.
But they say the reward favors the brave. And so the reward out there is in maximizing. Anybody who wants to stay in a small fucking claustrophobic area and just make money there, you're really not going to last very long in today's market. Not in the way that it's going. I mean, because with social media and there becoming more options and everybody, I mean, to be honest, this is a great time for entrepreneurship.
It is.
Everyone is being driven to finally live out their dreams and decide to step out on faith. That's becoming as ingrained in, I think, society as getting a job, working a 9-to-5, and just, people going like, yo, hustle, figure out what you're good at, and put it out into the marketplace. And the people who derive reverence from whatever you're putting out into the world, they'll come. You just have to make sure it's a viable product that holds weight,
Yeah, a good product will, as long as you can shine some light on it, will start to attract some attention from, I guess, from what they say. That's what they say.
Here's a cool headline. You can definitely skip Dave Chappelle's new Netflix special, Sticks and Stones. The comedian doubles down on misogyny and transphobia in both the special and hidden bonus season.
I'm going to watch it anyways.
Fuck that.
That's the right way to do it.
That person's an asshole, because this is, to me, probably his best work.
Yeah.
The guy's trying to make you laugh at the end of the day. Like, people really forget about that. Yeah. And you know what? It doesn't. If it doesn't ring true with you, that's just sorry. It's subjective. I can't.
Also, don't watch it.
I can't tear exactly. One, don't watch it, and it's like I can't tear a fucking a painting off the wall because I don't like it. Just keep your. I don't like it. Sorry. Yeah.
I think he solidifies himself as a true Jedi with this one.
No, because he doesn't have to fuck. He doesn't, like you're saying. He doesn't give a fuck in this one. Mm-hmm. Which is great because it's like that's awesome. How freeing is that he can? And it's like he's not like. I don't know. Some people take it. The fact that it's comedy alone, the mere fact that it's comedy, means you cannot judge it by the same account as like someone on the street saying that to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But even that, the people. Here's the thing. He didn't say anything within like the totality of the special that seemed forced or like he just said it just to say it.
Yeah, exactly. It's all said a certain way in a certain context.
But there's always a little bit of a thought going, hey, did you catch that? Because there was something to think about. There was a gem. There's always gems in there. So he's not just saying shit just to say it. If he's using, the word faggot.
Right.
He's not saying it just to say it. He's saying it because he's gonna fucking like juxtapose that with some idea that goes, well, are you looking at how ridiculous it is that you're so bothered by using this word. I think these other words that you don't have a problem with using on a daily.
People forget because like you're basically saying like he weaves he'll say a story a certain way for you to think about it from a different perspective or something like that. Yeah. But also he's down to say some crude shit just so that you're like, I shouldn't even be laughing at that. Yeah. That's like one of the whole points of comedy is to put you in a weird place where you're like, damn, I shouldn't laugh about that, but that's funny.
Well, I mean, comedy's got a full-on attack on comedy
really
right now.
Scared, yeah. And he even said he addressed that in his special too.
Oh, okay.
I think that's one of the coolest aspects about Dave Chappelle is that he's equally as wacky as he is intellectual.
Yeah.
And so in the same way that we just say some off-the-wall shit sometimes, he'll say that. And I go, holy shit, he has the ability to highbrow you to death. Yeah. But he won't all the time.
Right.
And that's what makes him fucking awesome, is that I'll say some Southmoric shit because it's funny to me, might not necessarily be funny to you, but it's almost like he's using the full fucking range of what he could do as a comedian. I could fucking go here with it. I could go political. I could go just like, right eye level, or I could just be a little kid because all of that shit is funny to someone.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to watch it, man. I'm gonna check it out because I didn't even know. I haven't been paying attention. I guess.
I think you enjoy it. Like I'm late on it. I don't even know when it was released. When the fuck did this?
I think it's pretty new, and I don't think there was a lot of build up for it. But no, I just thought it was funny because they're like, but now he chooses to blatantly ignore the historic criticism against his style of comedy and new loud and clear criticisms from the trans community. It's like. He's not
historic?
He's not under any obligation to make you feel fucking comfortable.
Yeah,
he's a comedian.
There's no obligation to make you feel okay with yourself.
No, nothing. Not one fucking bit.
You're a grown person. You do that for yourself.
Exactly. You're a fucking grown up.
Oh shit! Have either of you two seen Shangri-La?
No,
I don't.
Please watch that shit.
Mystic City of Gold.
Do you have? Do the two of you have Showtime, or do you have Showtime?
No, I don't have Showtime.
I don't even have DirecTV. I just tell them.
So Shangri-La is a four-part documentary that was done on the Rick Rubin studio. Rick Rubin, Def Jam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the politician.
No, co-founder of Def Jam with Russell Simmons.
Yeah.
But he has a studio in Malibu. And that studio is basically a spot where he'll invite all of the best and brightest talent. It could be upcoming or it could be fucking like legendary.
Yeah.
And it's a place where he doesn't inhibit you from doing whatever the fuck you want to do musically or even artistically. He's like, look, when you come here, I want you to actually try shit that you've never done otherwise. I want you to be as free as fucking possible. So they go through, he's speaking to various different, there's so many different artists that show up in this shit. Tyler's on there, Mac Miller before he dies. Like, this shit is shot fucking like, it's like a month before Mac Miller offs himself. And so you get to see him in there. So you have Tyler, you have Mac Miller, LL Cool J shows up.
Damn.
Chuck D from Public Enemy shows up.
Will Smith?
Will Smith is in it.
Will Smith from the legendary Fresh Prince and
SZA is in it. Daniel Caesar. He did his last album. He mixed and mastered that shit pretty much there.
Awesome.
But the cool thing is that P will definitely like it because Rick Rubin engages like wholeheartedly in like transcendental. He's with transcendental meditation, right? Yeah. So he's very high proponent of that shit, like very staunch proponent of that shit. And it's just really cool because when you're watching these shits, it's almost like a meditative state. The way that it's shown is really cool. So of like sometimes when he's speaking, it'll show like a little kid walking through a house, but the little kid he's outfitted like an old Rick Rubin. So it's like this little fucking 9-year-old kid and he has this like huge ass gray beard and like all gray hair, and he's just walking through this house. And I think his idea with that is that the older he got, he found that looking at things through the eyes of a little kid was what was ultimately like the goal from like a spiritual standpoint. It's to be as free and open as a little child would be, rather than being like this rigid and I need to be grown and I need to subscribe to these certain ideologies. Just being totally fucking open and shit like that. Yeah. And then there'll be other juxtapositions where it was like he grew up watching a lot of wrestling. And he has,
that dude, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He has this great idea that wrestling is a microcosm for the world. Because he was saying he was saying that we looked at them and said, "Oh, everything is scripted and everything is fake." And he was like, "What better time to look at than now with the way politics are generating, and to understand that it's all fucking fake. It's always been scripted. None of it is real." Right. And so he says that wrestling had it real from the beginning, and we thought that it was a separate entity. And I was like, who the fuck would have ever thought of some shit like that? Who would have thought of juxtaposing wrestling to politics, like reality or politics? It's an amazing.
That's scary.
Documentary.
It's like that above majestic shit.
Well, I mean, it's just like you've been watching The Family?
No, but I've seen it.
On Netflix? Mm-hmm. No, but it's just that whole thing where it's like what I was saying last time. Like, to the audience, there's two opposing teams and they go at it. But then behind closed doors, they hang out. They talk about ideas and how they can capitalize on shit. Like, there's no Republican, no Democrat.
That would be so scary.
If
it was all just one fucking opera.
I'm sorry.
One novella.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're saying in this. That's what they're saying in this documentary miniseries, that whatever it is,
like docu-series.
Like, and it's not even just Republican, Democrat. It's
libertarians too.
Muslim, right?
Oh no!
But it's people from all over the world, powerful people all over the world coming together and discussing ideas, talking, and then they go out in the world and they do what they do for the show. And I don't know, it's
so like us to do something like that.
So I
like
keep
being
watching.
Evil. Just men with like the most money in this earth are just so evil.
Yeah, I mean,
they don't fucking care about the people.
I've finished watching that shit.
Yeah, I hate watching things like that.
But I just have to know, it's like what it is. I can't be like, this is what's happening. Yeah, this is what they're explaining.
That's why I want to leave, man. That's why I want to get out of California.
Yeah, I don't know. Where? I saw your thing. You're saying 5 years.
I'm hoping.
Interesting, because that's the spot where like everyone wants us to go.
It might even be sooner. I already asked.
Oh, really?
I already asked my friend. Yeah, she just left.
She left?
She left Colombia.
Oh, shit.
And went to work for a small startup.
That's dope.
Sorry, I wasn't speaking in the mic, but yeah, so she went to work for a small startup that just makes like super high-end outdoor stuff. Like,
that's
really
tight.
Expensive shit.
Yeah.
And she has all that knowledge from Colombia, which is crazy.
It'd be crazy if you guys.
So I actually sent her a text. I was like, "Hey man, you guys are just a startup, and you talk about the design. This shit is not really established yet." I'm like, "Let me know if you guys need a graphic designer, because they know where I'm at right now. So I have experience. I've only 5 months, but 5 months is 5 months."
Yeah, I mean that's crazy, because that's like I said. If we were to move there,
no.
What?
No.
You wouldn't go?
I already know what you're talking about. No.
Trey, you won't move there?
So if they said
Trey.
yes to that, I would be like, let's fucking find a way.
Trey.
You guys are going to fucking leave me.
No, Trey.
Trey, you come up there with us.
I don't want to hear anything.
So here's
You'd be the third black person.
I'm going to white-ass Oregon.
Yeah.
I want to go outside of Portland.
Yeah, of course. Maybe
I don't want to be in the city.
Maybe in Vancouver.
I'll do Vancouver all day.
Vancouver's so dope.
Well, it's only 20 minutes away from Portland.
I'll do Vancouver all day.
So here's the thing. If we were to move to Vancouver, my mom will move, Ruth's dad will move, her sister will move.
My parents would move.
Everyone would move up there. Everyone already said, when are you guys moving up there? Because we want to move up there.
Steve, if you move up there, I'll have you there, I'll have Maron there, and then I'll just be missing
No, Trey's going.
Oh, he's going.
The
Trey,
Vancouver.
Listen, Sarah and I had a long talk about this the other night, and like, there's definitely negatives to it, but like being out there with that kind of country, like the greenery around it, the solitude, the peacefulness, I would dig it.
Like,
I'm just over LA. I'm over LA.
Dude,
overrated.
Dude, I
don't think you've been out enough into the great outdoors, Trey. We should
Not in
do
the
that.
great outdoors, but I've definitely been in a beautiful Caribbean area.
Yeah, that's totally opposite than the forest.
You guys, have you guys ever heard
That's
of,
also nice though.
have you heard of a pencil?
I've heard of a pencil. Yeah, one time I remember I picked up a pencil or two in my day.
So I was looking up some things, right? And I was like, all right, this is some shit I want to start dabbling in and everything. And I found no, it's there's a school called PENSOLE.
Okay.
And it's the guy who started it. It was like, I guess, the lead designer for Jordan shoes.
Oh, is it? It says some Adidas, so they have a
partnership.
They
Maybe it's a bunch of people's. Nike, probably, like Adidas. There's definitely with Tiger, whatever it's called. So basically, what it is, it's a school that they do like shoe design is really dope and accessory and they go hard. But the only problem is that the class, like, okay, let's call it a semester, is only 4 weeks, and it's $10,000 for 4 weeks. So it's like, holy shit! But it's in Beaverton, Oregon.
That's dope.
Wow.
But
I'm looking at it right now. This looks cool though.
That's where Nike is, isn't it?
Pretty fucking legit. What's that? Nike's there, yeah.
There, right?
The campus is there, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
But
that'd be dope. But I mean, fuck, if you got $10,000 lying around.
And dude, like it looks like there's actually students who have gone through this process who have had shoes made by large companies.
Oh, of course, dude.
Because like
they're basically asking like artists out there who specialize in doing custom sneaks like to come out.
They're not giving very much. It says these two guys collaborated on a shoe and they received $12,000 prize. I'm like, you made a lot of money from that shoe.
Hey, dude, $12,000.
It's a dope ass ASIC too that they came
dude.
with.
But so that's what they do though. They're actually they're tapping in on that. And,
of course they are, dude. They want to be the first person to discover them. They're just like drafting people.
Yeah,
basically.
for sure. But I was like, I would totally do that. But I was like,
10 grand. That's
10 grand.
It's kind of steep.
It's a lot for 4 weeks.
There better be
a fucking semester.
All the materials better be fucking paid for after $10,000.
They're not.
If you did that shit, Sally Mae would be looking at you like, really, nigga?
You're like after I paid you $10,000, I only have this burlap to work with.
So some materials are donated. By like these bigger companies. Maybe it's probably like experimental, like textiles. But you have to go and there's certain companies there that work in like shoe fabric and whatever that you want to call it, textile. And you go and I guess you pick out your shit from there, and then maybe you put on a team. This one's Puma, this one's Nike. Here's the concept, and then you have to work in a team though. You can't come, so it's like I was like, that's fucking dope.
Like, sorry, I'm fucking Kobe. I don't play that shit.
I'm looking at this shit. If you're like a legacy company, you could stand and probably make a lot of fucking money.
You make a lot of
something
money
like this, dude. Because I'm looking at they have
Let me see.
September 9th through November 8th, Portland, Oregon. Fucking Cross Colors is gonna be there.
Cross Colors.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's
1990.
crazy.
You know they're getting paid mad money for that shit just to come in and soup up all of those students and shit like that.
They're calling themselves a vocational academy.
But dude, 4 weeks isn't shit for 10 grand.
Nah,
I don't know.
$9,000. It's not 10.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it's a smash and grab.
So it's a steal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everything's
cool,
a smash and grab, but I mean, if you can benefit from it, then it makes sense. I mean, what I'm guessing is that for that $9,000, I now have a shit ton of
contacts.
That's what I'm saying. Contacts and contacts are huge.
Happening,
That's the thing, is that if I'm going to pay $9,000, you want to fucking like kiss a bunch of ass. You want to smile in motherfucker's face. Like,
I forgot to do that at art school.
You definitely want to do that shit.
Because I had an idea and I wanted to leverage it with just based off the people I know, and I was like, I wonder if I could throw some stuff their way if I get proficient at this sort of thing. I was like, all right, well, maybe that's the direction I need to start rolling.
Did you make a shoe at Otis? Or something?
Over at
For
Woodbury.
product design? Okay,
Yeah, made 2.
There's speaking of that, there's
dope.
something I want to show
Very
you
cool.
actually.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to like text this to you. I'll show. Like, it's nothing that I can really like, like expound about or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was that I have these pants that I bought. They're just regular Amazon, like Docker type pants. But you know how like roll my.
Sorry, when you said Amazon, I thought they were like cut like the Lost Boys. They got some fucking Amazon pants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
But you know how I like roll my pants up like this. Obviously, I'm not the first person to do this. I won't be the last. But the way when I roll those up, like the way that just the pants look, they have a certain kind of distinct look for whatever reason. And I wanted to send them to you. Like, I wonder if you could replicate this and have this roll be like where I don't have to roll it up. So it's natural like that, but maybe some kind of fucking elastic or something so you can get your leg through that shit.
The whole thing would have to be made of that material, that stretchy material.
So here's the thing. I was just at Zara.
Not impossible.
Well, I know there's Lycra infused in a lot of
that's what I mean.
This type of shit.
It's a Lycra denim blend, right?
But these aren't skinny. Like my other pants, they aren't skinny. So they go from a Docker type fit into a skinnier kind of like almost fucking ninja, leg shit.
So I was at Zara this past weekend, and they have these pants they're like that, and it's called carrot cut is what they're calling it, and it's a dope fucking shape. It is, and I was like, I'd rock these, like except that I'd rock that, but it has like red bandana, like
See, I don't want that to look too much.
Yeah, like patches and shit, and I was like, what the?
Really?
Why would I fucking? I'm not gonna wear that.
What,
shit.
like just patches that look like
like
paisley, classic,
it's
ugly
like,
fucking patch?
Yeah, it's like the paisley, but it's the like details on like the back pocket.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna.
Is it rolled up at the
It's
bottom?
not rolled at all. It's just cut that way.
I would love to see somebody stitch that like
The
that, where it looks like that the roll up is already kind of prefabricated.
Well, so I'll tell you the reason why they might not have something like that. Not saying that they ever would, but they sell more with options, right? You know what I mean? So if it's fixed that way, then people are like, "Fuck, maybe I want to." I
can't fucking roll them down ever. They're already they've been bar tacked.
But there are definitely people out there who think the same way on that sort of thing. But they sell more with options. You know, so that's like shirts. You know, if you get like a reversible, you know what I mean? It's just like they want to be able to accessorize or wear it the way they want.
Okay.
But it's not like a bad idea. It's just they able to sell more to the general masses.
I was just looking at it, and I know, people who I've noticed, like when I walk past certain people, they'll look like, how the fuck, like, how are they like slim like that? They look like regular kind of like Docker slacks, but then they go down slim like that, and I'll like follow a person's eyes looking like, oh, those look kind of cool, that look, and it just kind of got me, thinking, kind of got the gears rolling. Like, I wonder if you could fucking like fabricate them where I don't have to fucking, do that shit.
Yeah, definitely could, man. I bet you those jeans exist somewhere.
Yeah, they for sure do.
Yeah, someone has them. They're fucking expensive. I can already tell you that. They're not some cheap thing.
So, man,
yeah,
it'd be crazy though if you guys did the deal. If you guys trade,
they're
with
fucking
the devil.
leaving.
Trade, and then
They're leaving. I know he's leaving. He talks about it too much. I know he's leaving.
Trey knows my
Trey's going with us though.
I would love for you to fuck.
Like I said, if it's not Vancouver, I'm not going.
No, it would be Vancouver. It wouldn't be Portland.
I'm not trying to live in Portland.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to live inside Portland here. It's actually, I would live outside Portland, maybe like half an hour outside of it.
Yeah,
I would adore living in Canada. I mean, I don't.
You might as well be fucking.
I don't believe I have
any
felonies.
No. We're not Vancouver, Canada.
No, not Vancouver, Canada. Vancouver, Washington.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'm terrible geographically.
It's literally like
it's okay. It's all right.
Like across the bridge.
Every single person I talk about, where I was like, I just got back from
Vancouver.
Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody. There's not one. Even when Ruth told me about it, and I was like, we're going to Canada? She goes, no. I was like, what?
No, you dummy.
I was like, fuck.
I'm fucking up. I didn't even know Vancouver, Washington existed. So.
Well, yeah, most people think Vancouver, Canada, because it's more popular.
Yeah. But Vancouver's 20 minutes from Portland, but different. But
Vancouver, Washington? Man, fuck that shit. I ain't going to
What? What are you talking about? It's
Vancouver's
different.
Washington's dope.
It's good, man.
Why you doing this? It's called Washington. He owned slaves.
There's a lot of black people in Washington. By the way, and in Seattle.
Sell out.
In Seattle. I'm definitely drawn to that kind of peacefulness. I feel like this place has like rattled my brain.
So here's the thing. My wife wants our kids to have cousins, which they would have up there.
I would love...
We can't move down south. Let's move to Texas.
Why's
that funny?
That's hilarious.
Ain't nothing wrong with Texas.
That's hilarious.
Come on, we can go to South by Southwest every year.
Drink lean all day. I like
that. What, Houston?
It don't have to be a bad piece of Texas.
Well, that's where Ruth's sister lives now, in
There
Houston.
you go.
But
you go.
she's like, I'll move to Vancouver.
I need a change, man. I need a change of place. I need to be drastic.
Oh man, we need to go to Atlanta.
We can always
buy a fucking
skyscraper
mansion, bro. You can buy a fucking mansion for no money. Dude, the amount of money you paying right now, you have like a 6-bedroom house out there.
Yeah.
Probably.
And you laughing like I'm dead serious.
Oh yeah, no,
sure.
No, we did
You're paying damn near
homework.
$3,000 up. Dude. Your mortgage would be like that, and you'd have 6 bedrooms and shit.
You'd have, dude. There's some. The housing is still cheap on the outskirts of Portland.
Yeah.
I was telling my, I guess one of my people I work with, her brother lives in Portland, and I was like, I'm actually trying to think of 5 years here, and then head over. She's like, you might not want to wait 5 years. It's getting expensive. But expensive to them is like laughable to LA people.
Yeah. Yeah. You silly human.
Shit, I remember having a conversation with Aisha about her fucking rent.
Yeah.
And she said she had a 2-bedroom in Pittsburgh rent for like $500.
Fucking wow.
They can't. That's because they can't pay enough people to live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Sorry, I almost said Chicago. You know what though?
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine making what you make now?
Ooh.
And you're like, the only thing I'm putting out is $500.
Fucking awesome.
Dude, that would be fantastic.
You wouldn't even want to level up. You'd be like, I'm balling.
Yeah. Oh,
I'll stay right here. Yeah. I'll stay right here.
I'm like, well, I'm gonna go get a Beamer.
I mean, if we were to move, it would be up there because everybody wants to move up there. Not just like we'll move where you're at.
Oh, and
everyone wants to move there.
Hate California transplants, so that's the best part.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Steve, you just trying to get on EBT.
The best coast.
What's EBT? Oh, EBT. EBT. I'm like, what's EBT? Tell me about that. Is that a record label?
You should, just to try it. It'd be like, what if they okayed that shit?
That'd be fucked up.
Just fucking use that shit. You'd be like, you take all your fucking money. Dude, you take all your money and you just stack it. You just have all your food paid for.
But all your food is fucking shit. It's from fucking 7-Eleven.
That shit ain't, it ain't like that anymore.
Dude, they accept EBT at fucking Jack in the Box.
They accept EBT everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere, dude.
I'm pretty sure you probably swipe EBT at food. I mean, goddamn, why am I blanking on it? At
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Nah. You got to be at Amazon Prime.
They know their demographic. They're not going to be inviting people with EBT.
$60 for a turnip.
Just make everyone uncomfortable here? No. That's what they would say. That's exactly what they would say at a fucking board meeting.
Yeah.
Just make everyone uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You two are mean.
He's like, what? I said what we were all thinking.
Sit down, George.
Yeah. You can't silence me. Hey, let me go. What'd I do? Hands off me. Hands off me, son of a bitch.
No Shaniquas.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what it would be, man. That's what it would be. They don't want to scare little Sage, Little Noah.
Little Sage, yeah. That's totally a white name.
Yeah, it is totally. Dude, I still don't know what my baby boy's name is, by the way.
Yeah, what can you name him?
I don't know. I know what his middle name is.
I was going to say Trevor, but then there's fucking
Trevor.
You really want him to get punched right in the face.
Ooh, Trevor.
Fucking Trevor is Jamaican all day.
Call him Garrett. Garrett. Lame names like that. I have a cousin named Garrett, but fuck that guy.
You think there's any black Garretts? Yeah, there is, because Garrett Morgan, right?
Yeah, and then Garrett Williams.
I don't know who that is. But
Samuel.
And Garrett Jackson.
I don't know who that is.
And then also
Garrett Morris is Jeffrey.
No.
I think wait.
No more.
Garrett Morris isn't Jeffrey.
Garrett Robinson. See? I'm just putting black names after the word.
Garrett.
Garrett Griffey Jr.
Garrett Green.
Garrett Griffey Jr.
Garrett Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey.
Garrett Rice, you know.
No, Rice could be a white name.
It's true. Actually, I know. My electrician, his last name is Rice.
Yeah.
And I was like, you look just like your father.
But like green,
Jerry Rice.
There's no fucking white greens.
No, there's not.
White greens.
Yeah,
No, there probably is.
no, with a white person with the last name Green.
They have to.
You won't find
Oh,
that
I
shit.
see what you're saying.
Why, 'cause
Somebody,
slavery?
there's got to be a green, right? Because it's a slave
slavery.
name, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like someone who owned them gave them that name. You know what's funny?
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I told a coworker today.
What do you mean? Like the slave gave the slave master their last name?
Yeah, how did they? Are there any only black names? No, there can't be. Only black last names?
Well, it can't be fucking in America, right?
Yeah,
Because
right.
everybody's
Yeah.
probably like.
You guys all have such
Slave.
dude. You guys could have had like the coolest
Or
last
slave
names,
master,
and you went to
yeah.
these most boring fucking Williamson. Like you couldn't have. It doesn't match the black culture at all. Those boring names.
Yeah, I mean, because like
There's no flavor to it.
House is easily
House
a
is
slave
like-
master last.
It's because your people came from. They were in the house.
easily a slave.
Like yeah, it's so easy.
Oh god.
Damn.
That's
hear
fucked
that.
up. That's
Damn,
fucked
yeah.
up.
They hated you. Your lineage.
I mean, and then Jefferson is fucking easy to trace
Yeah,
back.
of
You're
course,
like,
yeah.
you know exactly where that.
Well,
came
I know
from.
who my great
Yeah, Jefferson or Washington. You're like, oh, I know exactly where this is coming from.
crazy man.
Actually, I told a coworker today she had like a Spanish flag on her laptop, and she's not even from Spain. I was like,
What the fuck?
I was like, why do you have a Spanish flag on
Six,
your?
football, soccer.
No, I don't think so. She was like, I just like Spain. I was like, you know who the Spanish are to all Latinos? They're the
Rapists.
fucking colonizers. She was like, I didn't really think about that.
Get that shit off.
Yeah,
me.
I was just like,
Should've thought about this shit.
I was like, I just give you a hard time. I'm just fucking giving you a hard time.
But you weren't. You giving
Yeah.
her some game.
Yeah, I just want to put you up on game.
Yeah, man.
I said they are to us what the British were to the Indian people in India.
It's like when I found out I should hate Portuguese people.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Sorry.
Dude, there's some shit going
Don't
on.
listen.
They were the worst. They were the worst type
Oh,
of
yeah,
slave
yeah.
masters.
You guys been?
Dutch?
But they
Dutch?
bred the best type of ass. Billion.
You guys?
That's one plus.
Did you guys? Are you guys following like the Hong Kong shit or what?
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, it looked going. Like I sent you guys the photo.
Yeah, that shit's
looked
crazy.
And people were just
Why
like,
do you have like a 6-shooter though? That shit was crazy.
That's why it looked fucking dope.
weird.
If he had any other gun, people would have been like, yeah. But that old school revolver,
fucking pistol.
that
must
shit
have
looked
sent him.
fucking dope.
No. It's on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we sent all kinds of gems on there that you never
You
come
don't
around
get to
to.
come around to. They're hilarious too.
So many good ones.
You could be having the worst day, and if you just dip into that thread, you'd be like, all right, things are all right.
Yeah, the world's okay.
My friend showed me one that was fucking random as shit at work. It said it had LeBron James like on a breakaway dunk, and it said when you when you're looking at a woman's Instagram post and it says married. No, it says ex. God damn it!
You fucked it
I've
up.
already fucked it up.
No.
Ex-wife with 4 children or something like that, and it was like LeBron James slam dunking. Like I'm gonna fuck the shit out of this bitch.
Oh,
Like it's a slam dunk.
No, that's not.
No, had to be there. All right,
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
tried.
shit. I'm
It's
sorry, Trey.
It's all right, Trey. There's some I'm sure we can look at right now to lift this one up. Yeah, there's some good ones. What was the last one that I sent? Steve sent some. It's funny because like Steve has stuff that I see he likes, and I'm like, why didn't he send that? That's hilarious.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be into that one.
Yeah.
Nah.
I saw this guy who did all fucking tattoos. Only thing he did tattoos was specialized on the hand, like
Whoa.
inside of your fucking hand.
It's fucking crazy.
It's fucking disgusting.
I sent that Flying Lotus photo of him posing with Jay Dilla's daughter.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes, that's stuff that we send, Trey.
That's the kind of stuff you miss, Trey.
Yeah, and I think Flying Lotus looks hilarious with that hair, though.
He does.
It's fucking hilarious. Like he put it on for the photo or something.
He getting yoked up.
It
too.
looks like someone sold him a novelty Jamaican wig.
Yeah.
It's just like huge.
My nigga wearing them grandma pants.
I don't
know, but he
bro.
fucked Jay Dilla's daughter in those pants.
It's just like 12.
Probably.
Oh, is she? I thought she was like, I don't know. 18
I don't know. Maybe she is 18. She looks like she's a
I
little
wonder,
shit.
if
I
I
couldn't
wonder if
tell.
she tired of wearing shirts with her dad on them.
That's all she's got, right?
That's all. Seriously, if your dad is someone famous who passed away,
You wear a shirt all
you
the
wear
time.
a shirt all the time.
His pants look like he do yoga.
He probably does.
He probably does. That's hilarious, though. There's a...
I wonder if he smokes marijuana.
Do you think he smokes
He's-
marijuana cigarettes?
I think he can do that. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He has on a champion fucking jersey.
He's got on a champion jersey. He's definitely smoked
marijuana. Marijuana.
Yeah, there's definitely some gems on there.
What about the one where those dudes zip tie that dude to the scaffolding?
I thought that was stupid. I was like,
how did they get him there? Like, he just let him do that?
It seemed fake. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless they KO'd him and then fucking like propped him up like a puppet. And I was like, what are those New York construction guys doing with so many zip ties? Maybe they have the zip tie shit. I don't know. It's fucking retarded. It just looked dumb. Sorry.
That's pretty dope photo. Can you send me that photo? Now I'm all fanning out over that shit.
It's on your thing. It's already sent to you.
Oh my God.
You have it in your...
You already have it, Trey. Grandpa Trey.
You're being like Steve. You're like, yeah, send that to me. Yeah, it's in our thread.
It's there.
It's for you. It's for the taking.
Can you just send it to me outside of the thread?
Take a screen cap of the thing you sent. And
God damn it, Trey. Why do you make me do these things?
Text it to me, please. I wonder, what was it for? What was the occasion?
I don't even know. I sent it because his hair looked hilarious.
I wonder if you like fanned out over her.
Probably not.
Are you Dilla's daughter?
You were in Dilla's balls once. That's literally the only thing that happened.
Can you take a photo with me?
I'm like, yeah, no problem.
I wonder if she's making beats. Like, why wouldn't you?
No, she's not.
She's making donuts.
She's making donuts. She's making croissants. No, I don't know. I don't know. I would be surprised if she got into music because I feel like people who are the kids of musicians also tend to be musicians, you know? But goddamn, the pressure. Really? You're going to pick the Godfather?
You know, fucking Illa J doesn't even rhyme anymore.
As he shouldn't.
I think it became such a daunting task
it's not
to live up to his brother. He was like, dude, I'm just going to sing. He just sings now.
Oh, okay, he's still doing music. Just not that.
He's just like, nah, I'm not rhyming anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck that. And what beats has he made? He's like, I'm not fucking that up.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking that up.
I wouldn't even produce if I were him.
Like, what can you do?
Just let me rap. Yeah, that's why I applaud, Ziggy Marley.
Imagine how fucking constricting that is. Is that you
that
can't?
Sucks.
You're like, I can't do beats because my
be
brother is one of the
dude.
gods.
Yeah, that's fucking
I mean, to me, he is the god, but obviously he's one of the gods. So many people.
Well, then we got to look to Oh No because he kept making beats.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought dude disappeared.
Oh, and his brother is a god
His
as
brother's
well.
a god too. That's the worst. I mean, I've never had like brother.
But he's
rivalry.
really good. He's really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh No is really good. Like
he is
those
good.
two, in terms of like siblings, they might be the closest in like skill level I've ever seen two musical siblings.
Yeah. You know what I listened to the other day? Move, and I was like, dude, that's such a fucking ridiculous speed.
That shit is crazy. But to me, it's always been, dude. What the fuck? The
yeah. That's good too. Yeah, that's good too.
That shit is dope, dude.
Yeah, man. Music's a lovely thing.
I'm Superman locked in the booth. We said I tip it over, lace my shoes in kryptonite, then knock in your tooth. That shit's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, man. I do like that album. It's a shame. Some people who it's you know what though? That's the same thing like that befalls a lot of artists. You can be dope. Doesn't mean you're gonna get anywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean he still does stuff. It's just not on your radar.
Yeah. But he's an Oxnard, so I mean
remember who did that package? You told me that before that happened. You're like, dude, that dude he seems like
really,
a little
really
like
tired.
Really
tired.
And I was like, oh yeah, okay, tired. Man. Fuck. And sure enough, man, the body gave out.
So yeah, man.
That's fucking...
Yeah, that's a precautionary tale for anyone out there listening. You got to take your time to relax.
Big shout to Keith Hamashiro, because he was one of the first people that I've seen. He was like the only cat we really respected as an instructor. Remember when we were going to Otis?
I mean, I respected some instructors.
We knew he got busy.
out the most with it. Yeah, because I knew he was serious.
He wasn't just talking.
No, he wasn't.
Some photos.
I'm going to start uploading
I'm going to be at the point where I start.
God damn it.
Wait. What are we talking about? An Instagram page?
No, my portfolio.
Oh, yeah, putting up your portfolio.
My digital portfolio.
Put it up, dude. Put it up. Yeah, my ugly shit's up there on fucking Squarespace. You can do it too. At least you grace the internet with something dope.
Come on. Yeah, but I mean, like you were more kind of like, you know what? Let me put this shit up.
I had to.
And navigate around.
That's the only way
making
you can
it
be
perfect and all that shit.
It's hard.
I've been trying to really like carefully curate it so I don't have to do it again.
Yeah,
you got to pull the trigger at some point.
Because you get wrapped up. You're like, I love getting wrapped up in details.
Because it's safe.
Exactly.
And also, like, it's a way to, you think you keep making it better, but, like, everything can always be better. It's like designing a shirt or designing, like, a jacket. You're like, not yet. 20 years pass by. Not yet. Fucking just pull the trigger and then make the next one even better.
Right.
You just got to do it.
Trust me, and you got to not give a fuck about what people think.
It's for you. It's not for them.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, it is kind of for them.
a little bit of it.
But be selfish about it, though. You know, like for me, that's
well, I can't be selfish because if I'm being selfish about it, then
you wouldn't
I'm going to take a long time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm fucking Q-tip. You got snatch shit away from dude. Like, I can't be that. I actually have to be more like objective. Like, look, dude, everybody's not looking until like all of these fucking little small holes that you may see.
Yeah, be experimental then. Throw this out there and see what kind of reaction you get.
That's kind of what I'm thinking about is trying to see, okay, well, even if it's not perfect, if I throw it out there, do I still elicit, you know, some type of attention? And if I do, then that in itself will be awesome for me.
Yeah,
do it,
like,
man.
Holy shit, that wasn't like A1, and I still have people going like, oh, I like it.
Yeah.
So
Are you putting that down as your next week goal?
it's not going to be a week goal, but dude.
Okay, well then what's one?
I'm working.
Next week?
No,
What's one next week? Because I'll set one.
This past weekend, like I'm literally like making photos where I go, okay, these are all of the photos. Like I've taken product shots of everything. These are all the things. I have like 3 or 4 photos of all of this shit. Like boom, like I'm already separating things out for the portfolio side.
Yeah.
So I'm grinding. I know it's taking a long time, but I'm pushing. I'm not stopping.
Look, I'm no one to even judge. My portfolio has been
you should.
fucking
No, you
chilling.
should. I get it.
But here's the thing: to holding yourself accountable. For me, I'm going to find my classes to do my Rhino and Maya like SolidWorks type shit.
Yeah.
So I can move forward on that, and you know,
it's dope.
And I'm gonna contact the game situation. And
The rapper?
Yeah,
That's dope, man. Bring
He
him
knew
back.
that was coming. He
I heard it even just as you say it. I was like, dope. He's bringing back the game.
Yeah. No, for gaming, and then I'm going to I'm gonna try to knock out some designs from like rendered designs from my portfolio for I'm gonna try to send it to a certain individual.
Are you gonna do a digital online portfolio or no?
Yeah, you have to now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll upload it and get something going. But
You
like,
can do a Squarespace. Do you still pay for Silent Partner Squarespace?
Yeah. I don't. I pay for the domain.
Oh, but it's not up anymore.
It's not up and running,
Okay.
but that shit, because I'm bringing it back.
Okay.
I'm for sure bringing that shit back, and so I'm holding on to it.
So you pay for Squarespace?
Yeah.
Monthly?
No. I just got the domain name.
Oh, okay. You just have the domain name.
Yeah. But I can log on to the page, but it's not public.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, I'm doing the same. I'm gonna design and I'm gonna get some social media grind going.
Yeah. So and then I want to get specific with my details so that I actually know my mind knows where to go. You know, because if I'm too vague, I'll be like, yeah, get to it.
Yeah, you gotta be super specific.
Whoops, I kind of got something done. I was like, no. Like, here's step 1 through 3, 4, 5, whatever, and then I'll check those off. So
Nice.
That shit is
Closing
hard.
comments, y'all. What is your final thought? Because that's actually a good thing to leave on.
do good work.
My final thought is I want to have more vision.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, more vision.
Because I'm a discoverer, and
I like to discover.
that's not always the best way to go about things.
Mine's
I'm going to
to
be courageous as well.
Okay, I'm going to be a doer. I'm going to be a doer.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Peace. All right, everyone.
y'all.
Thanks for listening.
All right,
Peace.
y'all.
Reach us at Stitcher, Podbean, iTunes.
Yeah, go to www.stitcher.com and just ask for us.
Yeah. Don't be a dick.
We're recognized on iTunes now, right?
Yeah.
The Mystery Children
You put the
podcast.
Mystery Children podcast.
Yo,
We're
we'll
in that
fucking-
bracket, we're the
We'll-
first one that
we'll fucking
pops
pop
up.
up.
Yeah.
And remember, we used to be hitting at the fucking
Yes.
end.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
somebody must be listening because we
Maybe.
We know
moved.
that person.
We know one.
Well, dude, that's the
Yeah.
only way it would move to the front
Yeah,
of that line is if somebody is listening,
Okay.
or maybe they're
God,
counting
I hope so.
that one listener as somebody's like.
I hope
streaming.
so. I'll take it.
It's a powerful listen.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks
All
for
right, everybody.
supporting.
Thanks for listening, and have a beautiful life. Bye. Bye.